And then Gargamon help as needed because I forgot he left for most of it.
Did I actually update my sheet? Let me check.
We the
You went to get
Celsi
stuff.
Celsi decided to retreat from Innsmouth, and we went back to
So
Arkham.
near, yeah, Arkham for a little bit, and then you got some stuff, some hardware.
Yeah, we link up with the bookstore guy, and
Yeah, that was after you got hardware. But go ahead. You're
yeah,
not going to mention this major hardware you got.
Mercury One recap the hardware.
Yes, and that was mostly him. So go ahead, Gargamon.
We made made contact with one of my friends in the National Guard,
Oh yeah, that's right.
in the Massachusetts National Guard, who sold me some used uh, heavy weapons, well used by the National Guard.
He didn't
Marking
sell
up
you
the name.
anything. They fell off the back of a truck and were found again.
Yeah, yeah, it fell off the back of a truck. Uh,
Exactly.
Mark 19 belt-fed grenade launcher and an M2 50 caliber belt-fed machine gun with tripods, and we set them up in the backs of our SUVs, ready to be fired, along with the rest of our gear, charged up our batteries, whatever, for the underwater cattle prods and all the diving equipment that we bought, with the rebreathers and all that scuba gear, because we thought we were going to be doing some swimming in the harbor. So we planned to head for that, and that was like 3 sessions ago, by the way. So we still got all that gear
Oh
all
yeah, sorry
set
about
up,
that.
and then yeah, we visited our friend at the library. His name
Oh no,
was,
you found him at the bookshop.
yep, Dark Raven Bookstore. His name is Gerard Morley, and we were talking about like how the gravitonic sigil that we found, the floating stone at the Arkham green box, in tattoo form on a person will allow that person to fly like Superman. And then there were some other uh, spells that were sort of discussed. And then we essentially purchased some non-detection potions from Gerard Morley, drank them in his presence, and then went back to Innsmouth and discovered that they actually work. Our vehicles no longer had power issues, um, and our equipment, so far at least, is fully charged and whatnot. And we made our way to the Esoteric Order of Dagon Temple near the center of town and infiltrated the building through a window and made our way up to the second floor in search of our target, Ernie Bach Jr., the wizard. Um, no go so far. And during that time, our new um, sensitive person, Jonah Yazi, kind of got sucked into a fourth dimensional space in a painting. And I think we were kind of in the middle of rescuing him.
Yeah, that's where we last left off when the credits rolled.
Yeah.
All right, we'll start in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna get a drink and take a wicked pisser. I'll be right back.
Mm. There was some more stuff in there about Redbird showing up towards the end and drinking a potion
Yeah,
too. So that, yeah.
that's fine. If I had notes open for this, I don't know. It seems like I took notes, and I don't. Sometimes I take it on sticky, like Windows
Mm.
desktop sticky notes. Sometimes I do it in Notion.
Yeah. I made sure
Ah,
to
maybe I did it on my sheet.
So did you know
I'm
that
not-
in your character sheet bio, you can actually, anytime you're shown a handout, you can create a link to that handout in your bio, and then you can just click on the link and it opens that handout again, so you can read them at your leisure.
All right. So you see my bio on Yazi? Are you able to see that?
Let's see. DG Cell C Yazi. Yeah.
So I got a lot of stuff there on this guy,
Oh yeah.
but
So
that doesn't take away that I did this for the benefit of the group. That way, if they ever insight stuff, they could kind of see, or they kind of want to. I went way too deep on this guy. I spent probably
That's
a
good.
month
It's okay.
working on him.
Yeah, that's good. That's good content.
Better to go too deep than not deep enough.
Yeah.
I had been thinking about this guy for months, and then I started kind of building him. And I built something kind of like him in my own Delta Green. Like I had to create a game to get the character sheet and all that, and I didn't want to do it on my desktop. I have a lot of Delta Green resources if y'all ever want to look at stuff.
Mhm.
Like Conspiracy's a really good one.
Yeah.
It's basically source material. It's not something you can necessarily use for your character because your character may not know. But we're all I I don't know, Redbird, if you GM or you're just always a player, but GMs have just like a ton of meta info because we're game masters.
Because you never know if the player's going to ask 5 million questions about the world or say, screw it, where's the
straight.
tavern, I'm getting drunk.
Yeah, yeah, and you know what Bloody Snowman's character is gonna do? He's gonna find the tavern and get drunk. But
He's
then
going to
he
tavern, get drunk, and then ask questions.
yeah.
This is priority straight.
But I typically think that the general player or game master can carry meta information, and unless you're just like you can kind of try to segregate. Like sometimes I see GMs, and I have 2 GMs in one of my games on Thursday, and I know this dude. He had to use meta info on something, but we've collaborated kind of trying to do a crossover. And I think sometimes it's accidental because I caught myself doing that in another game. And I'm like, yeah, what's the DC 13 on that? Because I just knew because I'd been working on this NPC too. And
I
I'm
mean,
like,
meta
oh,
info is
shit.
always hard to sort of, can be a bit hard to sort of purse, like separate from like in
Oh,
character
wow.
knowledge, because it's like, on one hand, like, would your character from a village know what a dragon is? Probably. Would they know they probably breathe fire? Probably. Would they know
Breathe
what a dragon's
something.
weaknesses are? Not really.
Oh,
Would,
wow.
it's like,
What the hell are you guys talking about? Dragons?
Meta gaming.
it's always kind of a distant call, because, like, dragons are legendary, so, like, everyone knows what a dragon is. Do you know what a dragon can do? Do you know, like, dragons have this much strength, or dragons can cast spells? They wouldn't necessarily know that.
Mhm.
It's always a bit of a judgment call there.
How did this come up? Well,
Bloody
gone for less than
Snowman.
10 minutes.
Bloody Snowman was sharing a little info on Jonah, and then I got to talking about how,
meta info is kind of hard to talk about sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes meta, it happens. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't trip on it unless somebody's just overtly being an asshole using meta. I feel like meta helps the game move a little smoother when I'm running a game.
Yeah, fair enough.
But as what I'm saying as a GM, sometimes I can't help it because I have meta. I have a lot of DG resources, so I try to segregate what I know as out of character and what my guy would know, just because I'm reading a lot of source material.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that came up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I like how the perception of Mercury 1 is that about Yazi Jonah getting sucked in, or however you said you got like pulled. He got pulled in. I think that's funny.
Full dimensional space, yeah.
Yeah.
4-dimensional.
Yeah. As opposed to he. The question is did he get? Does Yazi know he got pulled in, or did he?
It happened really
follow?
fast. It's not really like,
Yeah.
it's not something you can determine. It happened really fast and was jarring. So I wouldn't say you really know for sure. In any case, so you guys will resume with you guys in the robing chambers storage area. And that's when it's just you two right now, Allard and Mercury 1. We'll assume that Snail's in the area somewhere, maybe just making sure you don't get jumped or something. So he's not present in the scene. But yeah, it's just you two right now. So Yazi's just missing. You seem to have just fell through the doorway that's painted into the mural
Yeah.
Where's
and disappeared.
Allard?
Allard's there, yeah.
Oh,
Allard's
Allard
here.
made it in. Okay.
No, Allard's here in the room. I don't think he walked through the portal, did he?
No, he just
Mm.
arrived.
Yeah, so yeah, he's just in the robing chamber. So anyway,
Gotcha.
in this area on the map.
Yeah. Allard, Yazi just got sucked through that painting on the wall. And that doorway right there.
Huh.
Physically through the wall.
You know, Jim, that sounds like an occult check.
Hold on a second. No, cult check won't help.
Aw.
I don't think it would.
Sounds like your mom check.
Okay.
Alex just kind of looks at it and is like, so, like, is it a secret door, or?
I don't know. I'm gonna look around for like drapes, rope, anything I can use to touch
You
sheets.
can find some rope in a corner, but let's pause right here. So you see, there's a hand-painted mural kind of thing that depicts a view of the dread underwater city of some sort. A vast community of coral and rock formed into homes and buildings. The landscape is graced by waving fan coral, sea vegetation, and other life forms. The background in the former room, as in the room to the east of you, the robing chamber, when Allard came in, you would have seen it. There's a hulking shape of disturbing proportions that can be seen in the background on the ceiling of that room. Once you get into the storage room to the west of the robing chamber, you see what looks like there's dark green curtains that conceals an open doorway leading to this other room, right to the west. So beyond the green curtain, the ceiling painting is found to continue on into this room. Here spreading down to decorate the walls as well. The effect is though one were actually under the sea, an eerie feeling that has cost some of you sanity points already. A black doorway is depicted in one of the foreground buildings. Is seemingly where Yazi fell through or something, or got sucked in, according to Mercury 1. Did you roll your sanity check yet for this painting, Redbird?
Think so. Let me check.
Yeah, we'll just say so. I don't care that much. It's only a loss of 1 sanity if you fail. So just go ahead, get back in character. Unpause.
Okay.
And there's some lockers too, by the way. You haven't checked the lockers
So, like,
yet.
some sort of secret door, or?
I don't know, but I'm gonna try to rig something up to get him out real quick.
You find 120 foot of nylon rope just lying in a corner.
Hell yeah! All right. And then, so is the painting here on the wall?
Yeah, the
Okay.
painting's on the wall, western wall.
All right. I'm gonna tie. Yeah.
The painting's actually on all 4 walls of the storage room here,
Yeah.
but it's on the western walls where the black doorway is. Yeah.
Doorway, yeah. Okay, right here, just real quick, I'm just gonna punch a hole through the wall with my hand.
Okay. Okay.
And then feed the rope through it and tie the rope, because I know there's gonna be studs in here. So I'm gonna tie the rope around right there and then feed the rest of it into the doorway. Just throw the whole roll with rope and see if it like cuts it off or anything.
That's actually really cool. Genre savvy way of figuring out the puzzle. All right, so yeah, you throw the rope through. You see the rope just seemingly just keeps going through the black painted doorway in one of the foreground buildings until it is taut because it's tied around that hole in the wall you did and all that. Meanwhile, I'll switch to the other scene real fast. It's kind of happening simultaneously, but I don't do one scene at a time. Yazzie just sees what looks like nylon rope just dangling from the ceiling, just feeding through until eventually it stops feeding through and pulls, and a coil of rope on the ground next to him. Black nylon rope.
So it's just coming out of the wall?
It's coming out of the ceiling. Yeah.
Oh, coming out of the ceiling.
Yeah, let me go ahead and describe your area real fast. It's been a week. So you are in room. Let's see what I'm putting in my notes here. Yazzie is in room D. D for Delta. Where is that? There it is. So this long, narrow grotto is filled with strange rock formation, alien plant life, and animal life. You looked around and just looks like a bunch of arthropods, coral, and sea worms. I don't remember if you made I don't think you have biology, so you wouldn't have been able to make it anyway. It just looks like a bunch of different flora and fauna. It looks pretty alien. And you see that there appears to be phosphorescent algae clinging to the walls as well as stalactites and stalagmites in this grotto. Several windows that seem to be made of some sort of translucent see-through material allow views of the surrounding sea floor. Last we left off, as this rope pulls around you, don't think you detected the large creature hiding in the room, did you? Snowman?
Did not.
I thought so. Because I think I had you roll this. Let me scroll up. Roll sanity. Roll the search. No! You did actually see it! You rolled a 5 search. And then you rolled sanity, it looks like. And then you lost 1d4 sanity. Yeah, you totally saw it. It makes you lose 1d4 sanity. Yep, yeah. You failed your sanity and then lost 1d4. Yeah, so when you were searching around, you found a 3-foot high barrel-like torso topped by dozens of 6-foot-long tentacles surrounding a gaping, toothless maw that was just kind of hiding behind a stone formation. And then that's when the rope just kind of peers out of the ceiling and it pulls next to you in a coil. So it's around the same time. So far, the creature hasn't approached you or anything, but you can see it kind of shimmering about. Shifting about, rather, and skittering about near the one of the stone formations nearby. But yeah, what do you do, Yazzie?
Keep my eyes on that creature just to kind of, or, at least keep my peripherals on it as I try to go ahead and grab this rope, seemingly probably from one of my peers. And so I'm going to get it to where it's taut, kind of try to quickly fasten it around my waist. And then I'm going to do a double pull on it when it's taut to let hopefully anybody on the other end know that I am ready to be pulled up.
Okay, so simultaneously you guys see the rope just kind of get double pulled. And at about this time, what is your dexterity score, Yazzie?
That would be a 16.
Damn, 16. What is this creature's dexterity? Oh, 6. Lol's slow as fuck. Slow as molasses. So you do that, and that's your action, unless you do something else. Now, keep in mind, rounds are like 6 seconds long, and you only get a portion of each round to do something. So you pull on the rope after tying it around yourself. Is there anything else you want to do?
I'm going to just yell up, guys, hurry! If they even can hear me.
No, they can't hear you. You just kind of yell, and it echoes in the grotto. And keep in mind, there's like ankle deep water. At this point, a couple seconds later, as you already fastened the rope and then yell and all that, this creature starts to bound towards you with its dozens of tentacles moving it along, and it tries to latch onto you with many 6-foot tentacles.
Able to dodge?
Yeah, roll dodge.
No failure. 46.
Well, at least it goes up at the end of the session if you don't die. So it latches 1d6 tentacles at you. 4 of them. First one completely misses. Second one just latches onto you. Second one misses. Third one misses. Third and fourth misses rather. You have armor on? I don't think you do. Do you have armor?
I do not believe I have armor.
Okay. It grapples onto you, and its barbed 6-foot long tentacle bleeds you and cuts into you. You take 4 damage, so deduct 4 health. And at this point, it seems that you start to feel woozy, as you think that the tentacle's barbs seem to exude some sort of poison. Make a con ×5 check. You are good for now, you just feel kind of woozy. Meanwhile, the others get to act at the end of the round, then I'll put them in proper initiative order for round 2. Let's go with Mercury 1. So you see the rope snap twice, now what? Simultaneously happening.
Right. So
the others seen.
Allard, help me pull! And I grab the rope and
Strength ×5.
Strength times. Oh shit. Okay.
Allard, now it's your turn. What are you doing? Can I help?
Yep, I'm a help. I'll roll my own
Strength
strength
times
roll, I
5.
guess.
Strength ×5.
How do you roll the strength ×5 check?
You just click
You
on
just
the
click on your
strength thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the word strength.
Yeah. There you go. So you succeeded, but you need multiple successes to get him through. It's kind of a weird thing.
Lord.
Okay. So you need one more success. Unfortunately, he failed. So you kind of start pulling, and you see the rope start coming back your way through the painted black doorway. Yazzie, meanwhile, simultaneously, you can feel it start pulling you up a little bit, but then you kind of drop like another foot, despite going up 2 feet, while this thing is just kind of grappled with you. Tentacles. One tentacle latched onto you with barbs, poisonous tentacles. And now, what's your dexterity, Mercury 1?
My dexterity is 10.
What's your dexterity, Lord? Redbird.
10.
Okay. Now it's round 2. Start off. Before you can declare your action, I'm going to start some Muzaks. Something that seems appropriate. Let's go with Nightmare. Alright, what are you doing, Yazzie? What's your declaration? Don't tell me it's a Declaration of Independence, because I don't fly here. I'm kidding. Declaration of Independence. Declaration of Independence from this grappling monster! But anyway, what are you doing? What are you doing?
One thing Yazzie does have is he has a K-bar combat knife.
Yes, that would be useful.
Make that attack.
Melee attack.
Bumbalaya!
Bumbalaya. You try to cut at it, but instead it gets an opportunity to lash out at you, just kind of whip you. Instead of grapple another tentacle on, just kind of whips you a little bit. You take 1 damage.
Alright.
Meanwhile, Dr. Lard, roll a strength check if you want to keep pulling. Pull, damn you! Pull!
14 strength.
Oh, you succeeded. On your turn, through the doorway, just kind of like appearing instantly, like just out of nowhere, not even materializing, just kind of appear, pop into existence. You see what looks like a monster of horrific sorts. Make sanity checks to both of you. And then, that I already described, latched with one of its several tentacles onto Yazzie, as Yazzie's got his rope tied around his waist and all that. And both of them just kind of pop into existence and get pulled towards you guys, like halfway. So I'm going to put a monster on the field of some sort. Go ahead and...
Is it another horrific thing, quote unquote?
No, that's a Shoggoth. This is not something else.
Okay.
So, if you succeed your sanity check, like Mercury 1 did, and LR did, you only lose 1 sanity.
Okay.
It would have been worse a little bit, maybe, if you failed your sanity check. In any case, this music is not upbeat enough for your imminent doom. Let's go ahead and go with Drums of Doom. Why not?
No cat.
Also kind of slow. I think it speeds up the song later, but nah. Let's go with Terror and Madness. Everyone's favorite Battle Brothers soundtrack. Not Battle Brothers, but Blarg.
You're a Blarg.
Darkest Dungeon. Blarg. But anyway.
That guy Swiss is Blarg.
I'm Blarg. Alright, so Lard, you do that's what you do. You use all your strength to muscle him through. He pops existence, slides to a halt about 5 feet away from both of you. As soon as I get that token up, I'll throw it on the board. And then Alard's already there.
I can't.
Do you know how to drag and drop to get a token for yourself for Yazzie Snowman?
Drop a token for myself, you said?
Yeah. If you don't know how, I'll do it for you in just a moment.
Okay. There you go.
I mean, this is close enough. It's not this quite like this, but this is close enough. It's about right here, I think. This map is semi to scale. Yeah, good enough. About 8 feet, roughly, from Mercury 1, and then slightly further out, for like 13, 14 feet from Allard. Allard, you're done, because all you do is pull with your mighty strength. Mercury 1's your turn. This crazy-looking monster thing with many tentacles, barbed tentacles, exuding some sort of poison from his pores.
All right.
That Yazzie's just kind of got a tentacle latch onto him, and he's got the rope around his waist.
All right. So obviously, now that we got him in the room, I'm gonna drop the rope, and I've got my experimental sig slung around my body. So I'm gonna pull that and shoot the beast center mass with that red dot scope. I guess it's plus 20.
It's plus 20%, yeah.
Oh no.
You hit. Because you also have point blank bonus, so technically there's no way for you to miss unless you roll on 100.
Oh, okay.
90 to 110, yeah. There's no way, unless you have other penalties. Because you got the scope, red dot sight or whatever, and then you also have point blank bonus, so it's plus 40%, so it equals 110. There's just no way for you to miss unless you roll 100. You're just that good. And you hit, so uncheck the box and roll damage. 5 damage. 5 damage. DiMaggio.
5 with DiMaggio.
I don't think it has any armor. It does not. So you just kind of plop a bullet into it, and it has a big exit wound, and it just bleeds this brackish, stinking, like briny, inkish blood, black blood. It looks like your bullet was super effective because it doesn't seem to have an armored like skin or anything. Just like rubbery tentacles and a big gaping maw.
Just like I used to make.
Raw lol. So it can whip around 1d6 tentacles this round. So 3. It devotes 2 to Yazzie. Yazzie, you're its best friend because it's gonna hug you close. So try. It already has 1 tentacle in you, but it's gonna slap you with it again. and then the other one's gonna try to hit you. So I gotta roll 2 attacks. Oh shit, son! Can you dodge an 8 and a 4?
I can try.
Is that even the right roll? Yeah, 8 and a 4. No, you get hit twice.
This could be bad.
You might die.
I have 8 HP on.
You take 4 damage. When you get to 1 to 2 hit points, you just pass out. 0 or less, you're just dead. Take 4 damage as it rips you apart. Make a con ×5 check once.
Success.
Yep. And you're just woozy and losing blood rapidly, but otherwise not poisoned. Start next round. Yes, it's your turn. Oh yeah, that's right. He's got 1 more tentacle. It's attacking Mercury 1 because he's closer. Make a dodge check. Why am I rolling so well? Mercury 1, roll a dodge check. Try to beat a 19. Equal to or better beats. Okay, you just get slapped.
You
have armor on?
RNG.
Yeah, I'm
RNG.
wearing my kit. I don't know what its protection is, though.
You have a helmet on too? That adds another point.
Yeah.
I believe that is 5 armor. Let me look.
Does it have any AP though? That's the real question.
No, it does not. Luckily for you.
That's good. I'll say because a lot of melee stuff is AP. That's, I guess, one advantage it has over ranged.
Yeah, reinforced Kevlar vest. You probably have 1 above that. That's the obvious as fuck, military style vest. So that's 5 armor plus a helmet is 6 armor. So it kind of broadly slaps you. So the only way for me to do damage is to do 6 points of damage. Your armor absorbs it, but your vest goes from 5 armor to 4 armor because it ablates. It gets reduced in armor protection.
Right.
To note that down, you have 4 armor for your vest now.
Okay.
And it just kind of slaps you, just rakes its barbs across your armor, cutting into it. But otherwise, you don't get hurt. You just feel a little bit of pain, but it's nothing more than like a sting. You don't take actual damage, anything serious. So Yazzie, it's your turn now for real. Round 3.
This time I'm going to draw my Glock 20 and shoot this mother sucker.
Yeah, you got plus 20% to hit. You miss. Wild shot just goes into a nearby wall. Bang! There's a 20.
Bitch.
Yeah, you just miss. Yeah, it's not like you're a combat character. Hello, it's your turn.
My turn? Okay, time for my own thing.
Please don't shoot Yazzie.
I'll try not to shoot Yazzie. I think at this point I have to just go all in.
Okay. He's in your direct line of fire, that's why.
Yeah, well, I'll try to get around him if I can.
How? There's no way, otherwise... Yeah, there's not even a way. See?
Yeah, exactly.
Mercury 1's kind of right there, you can't... Yeah. The only way is to jump onto the table and then move.
Ouch, gotta be kidding me.
You just miss, you don't fumble, you don't hit Yazzie. So you missed the shot, even though you had 81%. And shot goes right into the table and through the wall. And into the wall, rather. Alright. Mercury 1's your turn. Keep track of ammo, please.
Yeah. Same weapon. Sig M7.
Critical hit. Just click the D12 times 2 and do it for you. 10 damage. Ouch. You put a shot right into its maw, blast out some sort of grayish, blackish matter with a little bit of like watery fluid. Then not lethality, that's not it.
Yeah.
But you do 10 damage. Because what happens is when you click the D12 times 2, it multiplies it automatically if you mouse over the 10 damage.
Yeah.
And then you do the 10 damage, you blast a huge hole through its gaping maw out the other side to what presumably is its maybe head, question mark? And it doesn't seem to be dead, though. It just seems to be howling in pain and screeching, flailing its barbed tentacles. Heavily wounded, though. And now it's its turn, so it's going to go ahead and attack Mercury 1. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It doesn't like you. It doesn't like you. 1d6 tentacles this turn it can attack with. 2.
Armor.
Roll dodge check once.
Oh, yeah.
How it works is dodge counts against all melee attacks, etc. during the round. So you only need to roll the dodge once. We were doing it wrong in the past, Redbird. You dodge both attacks!
Yeah.
As it tries to slap at you, just slaps at the wall, the floor, and rakes like grating rivulets in the floor and wooden flooring, while otherwise doesn't hit you as you dodge both attacks. Next round, Ryazi, it's your turn. Seems to be dying, but it's still up.
All right. Then what I'm gonna do is
Screeching at you, the hideous screech, high-pitched hideous screech.
and it's latched onto me, right?
No, it was. It's not attacking Mercury at this point.
Oh, can I scramble out of the way?
Yeah, you can move.
Am I able to?
I would recommend moving here or there, yeah.
Right.
So that way you're not in anyone's line of fire. Cough alarms.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll attack roll if you want.
All right. Then I'm going to try to shoot it again. Anyway.
So you lean a little bit to the left and fire, so you don't hit Mercury 1. You miss again. A wild shot goes into a chair, blasting splinters of wood. Alar, it's your turn.
Yay, my turn. Okay, see if I can hit this time.
20% bonus, point blank.
Yeah.
Don't forget to keep track of expended ammo, please. Just a
yeah,
gentle
not
reminder.
worried. The firearms.
40.
Success! Yay!
Yeah, you hit.
D10.
Roll D10, yeah.
Unfortunately, I only came with my medium pistol, so
Yeah, I don't know how many extra spare mags some of you might have,
four.
but hopefully
I have like
keep it
5
in-
spare mags.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot. But yeah, you
Well, I mean,
put
this
a
is a
bullet.
personal pistol.
Put a bullet into its gaping maw, right between the eyes also. Like through its eyes, through its mouth, through some tentacles. And then it just kind of twitches a lot and does a high-pitched scream before flopping around and stops moving after a moment. You're out of combat.
All right.
I shoot it again.
Shoot it again for effect.
Get-
Oh, mark off another
Getting
bullet.
double tapped.
No, honestly, if you shoot it again for effect, that makes sense role-playing wise. Resource-wise, management-wise, it doesn't make any sense, but then again, you're just playing a scared character.
Well, it's more of double tapping it. For all he knows, this thing's intelligent enough to play dead, so.
Well, mark off another bullet, it's super dead. Super effective instead.
Okay. Well,
And,
I'll just roll damage for prosperity's sake, I guess.
Sure. And you're out of combat.
Does 8 damage that time, okay.
Blast a giant hole through a bunch of
Reload my
its body.
Okay. Well. First things first. First aid time, babies.
Yazi, you okay? You okay?
That thing put some nasty shit into my body. I'm feeling all woozy.
I'm gonna pull out my my IFAK and treat Yazi.
I'll also try to use one of my first aid kit charges.
Yeah, how many does a regular first aid kit have uses? I know the IFAK probably has more. What was that?
Just one on the IFAK. It's just a roll of gauze, tape, and a cat tourniquet.
I misunderstood. I misunderstood.
Yeah,
I think his is a bigger first aid kit. How many uses does yours have?
I bought like the proper doctor bag. So
yeah, but so 3. All right, so mark off a use, and then who's rolling first for first aid? So don't all at once.
That.
It doesn't matter because you fail. Doesn't matter because you fail.
No,
oh wait, oh yeah, 20% bonus when using the tools. All right, so who are you healing though?
Yazi.
Oh, Yazi.
He looks the more effed up person.
Snowman, roll a 1d4 for yourself. That's how much you heal in hit points. Oh, okay, I guess 1. He barely helps. He mostly just kind of stops minor bleeding.
Probably get some of those like.
Give you some painkillers, get some barbs out. But otherwise, he doesn't seem to like really stitch up any wounds expertly or anything. Another first aid kit check from whom? Keep in mind, Gargamon, you cannot heal Yazi again until he gets wounded again.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll also try to heal.
Then I guess.
Yeah.
You heal yourself.
I guess I could. Yeah. Yeah, I'll use
medicine or first aid. Yeah. You succeed. Roll a 1d4 for yourself, and then your IFAK is expended. You heal 4 hit points. So if it tops you up to max, that'd be nice.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just curious. How many hit points does everyone have in their maximum? Redbird?
Let me check. Scroll up a bit. Boop boop. I have 11.
Oh,
no, I have
Never mind.
13.
I wasn't injured. He
You
missed
weren't
me.
injured?
Yeah. never
Oh,
mind.
okay, that's right.
Yeah.
So you keep your IFAC.
Can
I
But
have 13 max
Redbird.
right now.
Hold on, I'm trying to ask for health totals. I'm just curious. Redbird,
13.
13 out of.
13.
Okay, then you're fine. Yazzie, how many hit points and how many max?
5 of 13.
Jesus Christ, you're banged up. And then what are you at, Mercury One?
I'm at 13 out of 13.
Damn. All right. So what were you saying, Gargamon?
Can I further treat his wounds with my knowledge of medicine?
Yes,
Do I-
that's more of a field surgery thing.
Yeah.
So sure. Yeah,
It's
and
also
you just go. Well, one of you has to roll, and you can't both do surgery on them at once. One can assist the other and give a bonus. But that's different.
Are we using surgery or medicine?
I think at this point, medicine's not going to help. Surgery would have to do it.
I
It
have
would ta-
30 in surgery, but that's still. I probably need equipment before I want to make this roll.
No, you can
Unless
still
you
do
wanted to
field
screw it.
surgery. There's such a thing as field surgery. You
Could I maybe argue for a
if
small
someone
bonus?
if someone with medicine or surgery helps you, get 20% bonus. With your current tools and medicinal supplies, that's another 20% bonus.
Yeah, I'll assist,
well.
I guess, with my knowledge
Okay.
of medicine.
This...
Sure.
Oh, never mind. I don't need it.
Critical. All right. Go ahead and roll 1d4. Multiply that by 2.
1d4.
And then you use up one of your first aid kit supplies because you have a big doctor's
4.
bag. So you
So,
heal 4 hit points, Yazzie,
yeah.
as he does some
So,
first aid
Yazzie,
over the next few minutes. Surgery
Alex
over the
just-
next few minutes.
Alex gives you like a makeshift gag, like pretty much like a rag. It's like, hold this, do not scream, and Mercury One, would you mind holding him down for me?
Sure.
This
So
is gonna be a bit
after-
gruesome, but
After like 5-10 minutes of surgery, he stitches up quite a bit of your wounds and removes even more of those poison barbs.
okay. Sorry for any pain that caused, but well,
So you heal 4 hit points from surgery.
in
That
the
takes
field
me to
we
9.
must improvise. Yep. It's actually pretty good. You're still probably hurting, probably from both the fact that you just had someone dig in you with a scalpel, while you were, keep in mind, not put under, because I don't think first aid kits come with anesthesia.
They don't have full body anesthesia or anything.
Exactly.
And
Like you got some painkillers, but still, obviously, you feel it.
Yeah. All right. So because you did a critical in a very pressing, intense time when you definitely needed the help, and in a dangerous area, I'm gonna go ahead and give you 1d2 plus 1 extra points of surgery, and I'm gonna adjust your sheet, so don't worry about it, Redbird. So you get 2 extra points of surgery. Goes to 32 now.
32, excellent.
So you don't have to worry about that. Anyway, I already adjusted your sheet to 32 surgery. So yeah, it takes about a few minutes, but I'm going to roll randomly to see how long, because things do happen in the background. Quick question: do all of you have suppressed guns?
No,
I do, yes.
Mine is not.
mine is
Oops.
not.
Mine is,
Oops.
and
Oops for 2 out of 3. So 6 minutes passes. Actually, it would be, 6 plus 5, minimum 5 minutes. 6 minutes passes. 6 minutes rather. 6 minutes passes. And he did it pretty quickly. Removed a bunch of poison barbs, and also stitched up some of the wounds because they're mostly abrasions, light to moderate abrasions. The bruising and stuff like that he can't really help, but he can at least give you painkillers to make you feel better. But you do heal 4 hit points, as I noted, and roll 20 from field surgery, and it takes 6 minutes. So that's all that happens. Everyone roll an alertness check at a negative 20% bonus.
Okay.
20% penalty, really. Just as you guys are finishing up the surgery bit. Okay, then. You would have technically failed Mercury once, so checkbox that alertness.
let's see. We all failed.
So checkbox that alertness, Alexander, Allard.
Not noticing thing, Alex just starts gathering samples, I guess.
Yeah, it's been about like a minute after you stitched up Yazzie. Yazzie's kind of feeling less woozy now. feeling better on his steadier on his feet and all that. And you're carrying samples of this weird creature. Anyone with Lovecraft, and lore, aka unnatural, can roll that. You can't figure it out by occult what the fuck this thing is. You have to roll unnatural.
Let's see. Nope. Unfortunately, that was not raised naturally either.
Nope,
well,
and
fortunately, actually.
Nope and nope. Yazzie, I don't remember if I gave you extra natural last time because you would have gained some from failing that sanity check versus this creature. So I'm going to go ahead and give you 1d6 plus 1 on natural to Yazzie. And I'll adjust your sheet for you, so don't worry about it. So your natural should be 6 now, Yazzie. So I'm going to do that. Alright, so you're just kind of taking samples. Yazzie's kind of steadying himself. What are you doing, Mercury 1, in like the minute or two that you got?
I am going to. Hey, Azazel popped into Delta Green Clear. Oh, now he's gone.
Hmm?
I just
I don't know.
put a message to everyone in Delta Green Clearance chat, and it's
I don't know.
It's a GIF of Yazzie.
Try not to use the everyone tag though. Here or like us, DG Celsi would work better because some people get annoyed at everyone tag push notifications. But anyway, yeah. So I saw that. But yeah, what are you doing, Mercury 1? You don't
during the surgery. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the windows and keep an eye out.
Okay, there are windows. Like the nearest one would be like this one.
Yeah.
And then that one, and then that one. All right. So which one? Pick one. Just move your icon.
This one right here.
As you go to that window, and you take a look around, and Yazzie, you're kind of sprawled out right around here. So, fortunately for you, Yazzie, you're caught unawares. At the last moment, you hear creaking of the stairs behind you as you're getting up and just kind of steadying yourself after the surgery, especially since you got poked around in by scalpel, etc., and stitched up without anesthetic. You guys make a dodge check at a negative 20% penalty.
I rolled a 35.
You still failed, yeah. Unfortunately, I fucked up.
For you, he got a
I
fumble, actually. Yeah.
So you hear a screech behind you as you see a fishy-looking guy. Okay. Let me go one side. Accidentally planted a javelin in his foot.
I'm sorry, I'm just a mess. Like, I got this, guys. Just throw javelin. Javelin slides out of his hand into his foot.
Kind of like threw it at full tilt and just angled it wrong.
Like, oh, mother effer. They're never gonna let me doing this now.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Use the facilities real quick. Javelin.
Yeah, threw a javelin and planted it in his foot. The enemy. Because he fucking sucks at life. And then we start combat. He might have killed himself. Yeah, hold
on.
He just kills himself. It's hilarious.
It is possible.
I mean, yeah, technically, yes. He could roll like a crit on himself and do like 12 damage, kill himself, just like accidentally like skewer himself with his own javelin.
Who killed himself? You talking about Yazzie?
No, something's ambushing him. It rolled a fumble, so he's hitting himself with his own attack.
Oh.
He might have hit himself in the femoral artery in his leg with a javelin.
Yeah.
Bleeds out in 4 seconds.
The one good thing about Delta Green's harsh rolls is that the enemies play by those rules. So, yeah, sometimes they just kind of get nixed.
Look at the boys' shadow box. I'm posting a picture of this creature that apparently likes to put javelins in its own foot.
I don't think he likes to, but I think he doesn't have a choice.
So they're about 5 foot tall. These webbed feet and hands, and just kind of throws a javelin that's kind of roughly shaped, and even has minor branches sticking off and leaves, kind of like curled up, wilted leaves, and throws it right to its foot at full tilt because it angled it wrong, was not paying attention. He does not insta die, but he does get severely wounded. Blood spurts everywhere, red blood, and you see 2 more coming up the stairs behind him. Fishy creatures. I'm not putting them on the map right now because I don't think they're going to live very long. They're kind of incompetent. Have you noticed? They're coming up these stairs.
They're like disappointing children. They're like, oh, we gotta try more. Ew.
All right, Yazzie, you just watched it plant a javelin in its foot. Round 1, your turn. There's 2 more behind it. They're like 5 foot tall, scaly creatures with javelins.
Can I run out of this door right here?
Yes, it's slightly ajar. You can go out in the hallway.
Can I get like right there or not?
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
All right.
That's fine. And you that's all you do is run out. So you're done.
Is there anything else I can do, or is that pretty much it?
Pretty much you're just kind of sprinting on this all-out movement.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Man, I'm not feeling too good. I'm woozy as shit. I'm hurting.
Mm-hmm. Alexander, it's your turn.
Yay, I'm alive, guys.
For see how long.
So
can I give a verbal warning like, oh
sure,
shit, watch
yes,
out. Okay.
yeah, that works.
I'm assuming I also heard the screech.
Yes.
So let's see. I walk out by Yazzie and I start shooting at the fools.
You shoot on your walkout. I guess quick walkout.
Yeah.
Negative 20% penalty. You're firing and moving pretty quickly.
Let's see. Maybe Alex is better at my guns than I give him credit for. Maybe not, though. We'll see.
Nope. Yeah, I was gonna say point blank cancels out your 20% penalty, but you still fail. You fire a wild shot as you kind of do a fast walk past, kind of going like from here to there, and then just put a bullet in the staircase.
Yeah, he's like holding his breath and everything, but like as soon as he fires, he like I guess steps on something, just ankle, he's like ow, and you shoot at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Deep ones. Ha ha ha. Mercury 1, your turn.
All right. Excuse me. I step to the corner right here, taking cover, and I say, "Frag out!" And I toss a fragmentation grenade down that staircase.
Okay. You totally hit. That does not appear to be lethality, but that is 6 damage to all of them. What is lethality on a grenade? I forgot. Anyone know?
I think it's 10. If it's a basic explosion, I think 10.
Do you know Gargamon offhand?
I do not.
Let me just pull up the book because I don't need weapons rules anyway.
Alright.
I think you're right, Redbird, though. I'm saying I think you're right, Redbird. But I need other weapons in there too, so I'm gonna get the book.
Yeah. I remember this from Will Hunting getting blown up.
Alright, so you throw a grenade, you do at least 6 damage or lethality. I don't think it's 30% lethality or 25, so you should probably do 6 damage. You add together the dice.
Hello, cat. Look, cat. I like you, cat, but you gotta stop.
15% lethality. So you were slightly off, but rather close. 10%, 10-meter kill radius. So they take 6 damage. The one that put a javelin in his foot insta-dies in a pepper of fragmentation and explosive. The other 2 get injured as they screech. They make gurgly, like watery noises. It's now their turn, Fishy Fishes. They throw javelins at you. And they take a 20% penalty because you're behind cover. Fishy fish. Fishy fish fish.
Do I
You don't get dodge.
Don't get
No,
dodge?
that's mostly for melee.
Uh,
No, one misses completely, hits the wall. The other does hit though, because that turns into a 48, and that still hits. Yeah, there's no like take cover skill. Dodge is mostly for melee and unarmed. Sometimes I allow it for range, but not very often. All right, so one javelin hits you. Depending on how much damage, I'll describe the flavor text. Oh, okay. It barely skims you, and all it does is tear up a pant leg, we'll say, and your like Kevlar pants or whatever. And so your overall armor doesn't get degraded, I'll say, because it's that minor of a hit. So your armor is 4 for arms, torso, legs, and then helmet's 1. But altogether, it's usually like 5 total armor points. So your armor is fine for now, and holds. You just got a minor tear along your pants, and no damage. All right, Yazzie, it's your turn. You're in the hallway. To left of the staircase, just kind of milling about, getting more javelins from their sides. That they have a bundle of javelins next on their waist. What are you doing, Yazzie?
Is Allard blocking the door?
Yeah, he's already next to you.
If I can peer in and take a shot at one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my goodness, cat. Let me take out my cat real quick.
Where's my gun?
Pretty close. I would have hit if you were in point blank range, but you're not. You shoot the gun. Wild shot into the window behind it. Spider webbing the window. As it cracks for the shot. Otherwise, don't hit anything. Let's go with Mercury 1 next, because I think Redbird's slightly AFK. What are you doing, Mercury 1?
what was out the window when I looked?
Just an empty street.
Okay. I'm gonna wave to Allard and Yazzie, like, come this way, like, silently. And then I'm gonna grab the rope and head over to the window right here and open the window.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can do all that one round. I'll also allow you one shot at one of the creatures at a negative 20% penalty if you want.
No, I'm just.
Because you can
just gonna prep.
Just
the
prep
window.
instead. Focus on prepping. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, Redbird, you back?
Maybe, yes.
Your turn. You were
Okay,
summoned
here I go,
towards the
baby.
window, so you probably want to move and shoot.
Yeah, he'll move and
Yeah. So
shoot again.
while you were gone, Allard, I motioned to you from over here, like come this way toward the window, and I grabbed the rope, and then I came over to this window and opened it and sat down on the windowsill with the rope in my hands.
Got it. Well, moving and shooting.
So the penalties and the bonuses negate each other, so it's just a regular roll.
We'll see how this works.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hit one of the wounded fragged creatures,
Yes, I do. 10.
and plant a bullet right between its eyes and watch it tumble down the stairs. I did forget, however, to have you all roll sanity checks versus this thing. So go ahead.
Let's see. My luck stays or runs out.
All right, you don't lose any sanity if you succeed. Snowman. Oh shit. Snowman had a BRB real fast. Let's see here. Yeah, I see 2 feathers. It's rolling insanity for him.
You want to pause for the cause and
Yeah.
come back? I can heat up some.
It's okay.
food real quick.
Yeah.
Be right back.
You'll pause for about 5-10 minutes. I'll be right back. My friend's gonna show up. She's proxy. Just gonna hang out and observe. I'll be right back though. Let me go ahead and link you to the Roll20 so you see what the fuck we're doing.
Cool.
They're at the Esoteric Order of Dagon. And Innsmouth.
Oh, cool. Another player?
No, just
I'm here to
hanging out.
watch.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not like she's disallowed from joining. Yeah, you want to play? I'm kidding. You don't
Maybe.
have to. Pretty cool game though.
I'm
Could use one more player.
I'm still kind of iffy when it comes to Delta Green, so
Oh, but Delta Green is fun and also intensely difficult. I'll be right back though.
Too satanic for you?
Swiss?
no. The last time I played it, it was just too political.
Oh.
I have a no real life politics in my RPGs rule. It stresses me the fuck out.
I have not seen that yet. It's interesting.
It stresses me the fuck out, so I try to avoid it.
Yeah.
You know, considering the government's trying to murder me.
In the game or in real life?
In real life.
Oh.
So,
Which
it's
government?
important to remember that proxy uses trans.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Put that up there, and then I'm gonna pull up Cyberpunk on my main monitor.
Not the cyberpunk.
Look, I'm having fun with my not my usual path on Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I actually have to play 2077 because I have at the point. I have the game, but I'm at the point where I'm like, I need to like download. I need more space. I don't like that's a lot of gigabytes.
I ended up deleting Stalker Gamma off of my PC so I could just download and play Cyberpunk because I've never beaten the main game. And I've never beaten Phantom Liberty, so I'm like, I should do that.
Speaking of which, I wonder if they're ever going to make a new DLC for it.
Maybe.
I'm back. So
Maybe.
why don't you like Delta Green? Huh? The Delta Green? Huh?
You remember that last campaign I played in with you? That was hella political? And broke the one rule I have about RPGs?
I didn't know you had a rule about RPGs. That fair?
Yeah. Dude, we've talked about this.
If we have, I forgot. What about it?
No real-life politics in my RPGs.
Okay, then. I apparently slipped my mind. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Well, then you wouldn't like this campaign, because we make fun of Trump.
I don't mind making fun of Trump, but, like, when it gets too political, it starts to stress me out.
That's fine.
You know, with the whole government trying to kill me.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Although, I think my body's gonna kill me before the government does. Jesus, fuck. Ow.
Anyway, where were we? Snowman, I rolled your sanity check for you. You're down 1 sanity point. And it is currently the next round. It's your turn. Oh wait, no, Fishy Fish's turn. It's still one left. He's gonna go ahead and round the corner. I think you're supposed to be by the window, guys, aren't you?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll
Yeah,
put
go for the
Redbird
window
over here.
then. Yeah, do that.
And then so this guy sprints around the corner over here, and then throws a javelin at Redbird.
Not a large.
He gets
it's
a-
his
he gets
favorite.
20% penalty because he's like moving and kind of not at
Yeah.
point blank. He misses
And also
completely.
dumb.
Yeah, he misses completely. The javelin just kind of lands short, about a yard away behind Allard. Now it's Yazzy's turn because there's only the one fishy fish left. You want to see what they look like? Proxy, there's a sketch thingy picture in the voice chatter box of the server, Roll20 server. I mean, Discord server. What are you doing, Yazzie? You emotioned earlier. Is he here yet? Is he back yet? Yeah.
So,
You emotioned earlier by Mercury 1 to go through the windows. You got the rope, etc.
all right. So
You opened the
do I
window
have-
and he's on the windowsill.
Do I have a clear path to get over there by Alex
Yeah.
and Mercury on?
Yeah, the thing is like right here, like up against the lockers. So you go from basically, right up there. And so you want to do all out movement to get all the way to the window, because
Yeah.
that's like 40 feet. So traveling like a few seconds. So yeah, you just sprint over there. If you want, you can take a shot with a negative 40% penalty, but that means you can't hit at all. So unless you roll 1.
No, I won't shoot.
Oh, you're not gonna shoot?
I'm trying to GTFO.
Okay. We'll say you can be the first out the window if all you're doing is sprinting and moving down this rope.
Okay.
Make an athletics check at 20% bonus,
All right.
so you don't like fall 2 stories. Oh shit! This is slippery. Ah! You're fine. Uncheck the box for athletics. You didn't technically fail.
I'm checking.
You
Right.
didn't technically fail, and you're down on the ground. Now it's Allard's turn.
Oh, there's this fish guy in front of me. He looks pretty dumb.
Oh,
He
he's
looks pretty
about
shootable.
20 feet from you. Yeah. Beyond point blank.
He looks pretty dumb. He looks pretty shootable. I'm a shoot.
Okay, regular roll, no penalties, no modifiers. You hit
we're
exactly
on the dot.
61. Yeah, shoot.
Oh,
You
skimmed him.
for barely any damage.
Damn.
Kind of
Grazed
winged him
him.
on the shoulder. Yeah. Mercury, what's your
Got
turn?
like a pinky tip off of him, something.
All right. I'm gonna flip off the fishman and then fall out the window backwards with the rope. Rope in my hand.
Athletics, 20% bonus.
Athletics.
Just repels down. Off he goes. Oh wow, yeah, you go down record time, and you have time for one more action because you just do it all really masterfully. So you can take a parting shot, for example.
Yeah, actually, when I get to the bottom, I'm gonna steady the rope so the other guys have an easier time getting down. if
Yeah,
they can.
that's an extra action, so you can do it that way. Sure. So that Allard will get a 40% bonus now because the rope and you're setting it. All right, Fishy Fish's turn. He throws a javelin on his last one at Allard while screeching at him and bubbling noises. He misses. The javelin just goes thunk about a foot to the right and front of Allard. And now it is Yazzy's turn. You're on the street level, on the sidewalk.
Okay. Well, I will look for like an alleyway to break in for cover.
Sure, you can just run to an alleyway.
Yeah.
Run to an alleyway, and you should notice there's not even rats or birds around. It's weird. And that's all you can do, really. You're just kind of fleeing. Allard, it's your turn. He gurgles at you as bubbles pop out of the creature's mouth.
Well, do I question? This is the only fish in the room, right?
Yeah, the other two died.
Okay, well, I think at this point, Alord is pretty convinced that this is the only immediate threat. So he's definitely considering just shooting it.
Well, hurry up and decide, because in a regular combat situation, you don't have like many moments to decide.
Guess
Each
I'll
round
just
is
jump
6
out.
seconds long. Athletics plus 40%.
Yag.
40 to
Ouch.
80. You start to try to go down the rope, but you lose grip on it and just fall like 15 feet. Splat.
Yog, damn.
Ow.
Owie.
Should just shot it.
I heard you like gravity. You bruise yourself for 1 hit point of damage.
Okay, well. The good news is I can first aid myself. I'll do that later.
Yeah, you can just treat the wounds later. Scraped up and bruises. Berkery, what's your turn?
I'm gonna help Allard to.
Just see it. Yeah, you help him to his feet, so now you get to auto stand up for free. And now what?
And we start headed towards the vehicles. Come on.
You start head towards the vehicles
Booking it.
to the west of
Fucking
town.
Dead sprint. Yeah.
On its turn, you see the thing poke its head out the window, and then throw another javelin at you guys. It probably picked one off one of the dead guys. And,
Or just the one it missed.
Oh, the one I missed because 2 fell. Yeah, did plunk into the ground. Either way, it throws a javelin. Throw it at random. Who? 1 is Yazzie. 2 is Allard. 3 is Mercury 1. Oh, sorry, Yazzie.
Or Yazzer.
You get hit even at 20% penalty. It manages to hit you. You take 1 point of damage as it skims you, scraping you up in the ankle as you flee. Because it just kind of like poked its head out another window, kind of thing.
I just look at Yazzie as I'm sprinting. I'm like, now that's some bad luck.
Yeah, the URs are all fleeing. You're out of combat now. Put you on, and you get back to the cars. There is no map per se on the virtual desktop of Lovecraft Country. I should probably put it on there. So let me just quickly download my handout and then throw it on there, so we can annotate it if needed.
So,
So you get back to the cars. It takes you like 10 minutes as you run away. Yeah, go ahead.
yes. So, not that I am one to question sort of plans, but, why were we running exactly? Did you guys see something bigger?
They know where we're at now, and we need to leave town till things cool down again.
Well, shouldn't we have killed the last one then, so we can't speak to the others?
They all know where we're at. They heard the gunshots. They all know. It doesn't matter. We have to leave.
Hmm.
And we need to get suppressors.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I must say, perhaps it was hasty music, but I assumed in y'all's big shopping spree, y'all would have gotten suppressors, as Alex has pointed, he has one.
Yeah, I don't know if they have one for a gun this big, and I show them my fucking huge-ass sniper rifle.
I suppose anything's a suppressor if you kill what can kill whoever hears it.
When you want to nuke the town now? Is that what you're saying?
Nuking the town is nuking the town is perhaps a bit much, but I'm more meaning that simply put, if we can't, we may need to up our destruction. If I'm saying.
Anyways.
Oh, you're at the cars now. You kind of fast walk up to the car. They're just kind of hidden off the road a little bit.
So Yazzie obviously needs some urgent surgery. So that might
first
be a
aid
good
again.
place- yeah, good place to start.
Let me throw a first aid kit for me and him real quick.
Just roll medicine or first aid. Whichever's higher.
I'm a bit higher than that.
Oh, okay,
that's
I guess not.
helping.
77 is at best. No, you fail.
No.
At least you didn't fumble.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you
let's try again with, I guess, let's go to Yazzie, I guess.
Oh, Yazi. Yazi, you heal D4. So I'm gonna roll you the D4.
All right.
Yazi, you heal 3 HP. And you've used up, I think, all the uses of your doctor's bag at this point. For the most part,
Yeah.
90% of it.
Good thing I bought 2.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You can try first aid again on yourself. I don't think Mercury 1 got injured.
I did.
I'm
I did
actually
for one.
gonna try first aid.
Oh, that's right. You can try Mercury 1 or your. Did Allard get injured?
Sorry for
Hey,
being super
No,
late.
don't be sorry, Mikhail. Your parents were just being meh.
It's
Just give me a moment to finish this half scene, and we'll get a recap going. All right, so
Roll20 wants to access your Discord account. Is this a thing?
Roll 20 what?
Okay. Access your username, avatar, and banner. Access your email address. Create commands. Send you. No, thank you. You can go fuck yourself.
Anyway,
There was...
is Allard injured, Redbird?
Took a. You remember how he fell out the window?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can treat it with some like painkillers and stuff. So you only took the 1 damage.
Yeah, he's not actually on first aid himself. It's
Yeah,
not
you don't have to roll
superficial
for that.
wounds.
Yeah, you don't have to roll for that. You just take some painkillers. You heal 1 HP. As for Mercury 1, how much damage you took? 1.
1, yeah.
You can do the same thing. You don't have to roll. You're just basically using up
Band-aid.
the painkillers and shit and bandages. Yeah. So you heal up to 1 to full. Mercury 1, Allard's a full. Mercury 1's a full. How many hit points are you missing, Yazi?
Missing 2 hit points. 11 out of 13.
What an ordeal! You nearly died. But anyway, so you guys do all this first aid in the cars, and the cars are started up and everything. Where do you guys go? There's Bolton nearby. In between Bolton and Innsmouth, there's Ipswich.
Back to
and
the
then further
National
out,
Guard
you'll
unit.
see. Okay,
What
that's
did I miss
Arkham. That's
exactly?
Arkham area. Yeah, now it's time for recap. So let's pause the scene.
Yeah.
I would recommend Gargamon, you do the recap because you know most of it. So recap like last session,
Yeah.
and then this
Well,
one.
Okay, so yeah, last session, Snell, you remember, Yazi went through that hole in the wall and went into like another space, like a cave or something. Well, I grabbed a rope and I punched a hole through the wall in that room and tied the rope around like the studs at the end of the wall, and then threw the rope, the rest of the rope through the portal. And Yazi tied it around himself, and then he was attacked by some kind of tentacle monster, and uh, but not before he could tug on the rope twice to signal us to pull him out. So we started pulling him out, and it brought him and the monster through the portal. We shot the monster to death, and it alerted the rest of Innsmouth that we were there. And so some fishmen started coming into the Esoteric Order of Dagon. We kind of fought them off a little bit with rifles and a grenade, a frag grenade. And then we opened the window, grabbed the rope that was already belayed to the wall, and exited through the second floor window to the street and ran the fuck away. And all the while, Yazi was getting like stricken by javelins and being stung by the tentacle monster, and he got poisoned and injured, and so Allard just performed some emergency surgery on him, and now we need to go back to the National Guard armory to buy suppressors for our weapons, uh, and obviously more ammunition and probably a couple more frag grenades. And I kind of want to get you guys kitted up in the same stuff I'm wearing, because
You guys
it may
already had
plan
a combat. You guys already had a combat encounter in an hour.
2 combat
Oh.
encounters.
Damn.
Yeah.
In an
Back
hour
to
and
back
14
one.
minutes. Yeah. And a chase.
Well, I mean,
game.
it was one was
Somewhat.
another creature, like a creature that was like stalking Yasi. The other was a couple of fish people who, for the life of them, could like throw through like 8 times. Only hit 2 and got 1 damage for each on both. So it's like the second one was kind of just
It basically
were-
started with the combat encounter, because the
yeah.
Yazi went through the portal. So it's kind of built in to the session. But you guys really need kits like what I got, tactical vest and helmet, because you're gonna die.
Tactical vest and helmet gives you 6 armor. Just keep in mind if they hit you heavy enough, they will ablate your armor
Yeah.
and crack your helmet and shit.
And also, lethality goes through armor, so you can be
Yep,
suited up with
lethality
Iron
goes
Man
through
gear.
armor.
But if
But
some guy for SMG gets lethality, well, oh well.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. It's better than not having it, is what we're
Anyways.
saying. All right, so you are driving from to Arkham from Innsmouth. At this point, we'll say that somehow a snail got lost in the woods or something in the swamplands, and eventually met up with you on your way back to exfiltrating via vehicle. What was that?
Probably an Ano. Got teleported by magic or some shit.
Yeah, sure. We'll just say some bullshit like that. You got turned around and disappeared by magic, and had a couple hours of lost time. And you, when you come to, you're just standing in front of their vehicles out off the side of the road as they run up in a hurry. And it looks like Yazzy's pretty banged up and has some stitches and bandages and bloodied.
Tourniquets and
Yep. So the 4 of you are at the vehicles. Now what?
let's drive. Gotta get out of here.
Don't even question why the snail was gone. It's like, whatever. Let's drive. Let's get out of here.
Go.
Okay.
Wait, what the hell happened?
We were attacked.
Yep.
Gotta go. Let's go.
Wait, I was
Vroom, vroom.
I was with you guys 1 second, then I was in another place, and who the fuck knows? Let's go.
That's an appropriate reaction, Delta.
All
All
right.
right. So you drive out of there really fast, or just without need for drive checks? What's going on here?
Let's not drive too fast. We don't want to get
Yeah,
crashed and make, oh
regular.
look, now we're stranded in Innsmouth.
Regular speed.
Okay.
Obey the speed limit. Don't want to get pulled over by fishmen. Cops.
It's true, we do not want to.
So you travel along the highway.
Yeah, out of town. This is the regular route we took last time.
Go back towards Innsmouth. Get about average traffic
Oh.
time.
No,
4 hours later.
We're going away from Innsmouth.
No, my bad. I just misspoke. You go to Arkham from Innsmouth is what I meant to say. And so 4 hours later, looks
Wherever
like
the National Guard armory.
yeah,
is.
it would be in Boston, but they do have one in Arkham.
Okay.
So you get there. It's about 4:30 p.m. when you roll into Arkham. Let me adjust my notes. Clear skies, no wind. It's Tuesday, September 6th, 2027. And you arrive in Arkham. So only switch the flip of the map and flip your token towards Arkham, which is number 1. The number 1. All right. Anyway, so Arkham, Massachusetts.
Do I have any contacts at this armory?
Roll a luck check. 1 to 50 says yes, and it will tell you if you succeed or not anyway by clicking luck in the upper left under your ability scores. 50-50 chance. Yes, yes you do. You know a guy who you served with in the Middle East. He's a 2nd lieutenant, infantry. Same branch as you were in.
He got demoted.
Yeah, he got demoted, probably for disciplinary reasons. But which branch of the military was America went in? Army?
Yeah, he was in the army.
All right, so this guy was his Army infantry, got demoted from captain to lieutenant since you last heard of him. I'd rather talk to him, but you like see his social media posts now and then. He was really pissed off last year when he got demoted for a drunken bar brawl at the officers' club.
So yeah,
You can make it. You can make up a name, and I'll start making a handout for him.
Let's see. How about Bill Owens?
Bill Owens. What a solid name. Right.
Hey Bill, I need some help.
Yeah. What do you need, man?
So I'm on this new team, and our op is local, and we need suppressors for our weapons, and we need ballistic armor and helmets. I got four other guys. Three other guys. And then my ballistic armor was damaged, so I got to replace my plates. And then if you have frag grenades, get your hands on some frag grenades, that would be great. I have cash.
Oh yeah, sure. Meet me at the Motel 6 in Arkham. I'll see you there in about an hour.
All right.
Just text me what room you're in on a burner or something.
Sure. And I just let everybody know we're about to get suppressors for XXXXX, what other weapons, and some frags and ballistic armor.
Hmm.
It's gonna save your lives.
Unless you get da-da-da-da-da, and I roll 1 to 10 or something.
Yeah. Let's speak lethality, in which case, yeah.
You just kind of die at that point, you know?
You just get your, like, it's like you're armored up like Iron Man, but they find that one, like, kink in your armor when, like, you're walking forward, goes straight into your eye until you're brain dead.
Huh, that sounds like something me and Swiss Nose happened recently.
Oh, God. An incursion, yeah. She got shot in the face.
It's just that, like, no matter how armored you are, it's always that one lucky shot that gets you.
I got a perfect quote for this. And I say it so much, but it's the perfect quote. You may be a badass, but a bullet to the head will still send you to meet your maker.
Alright, we're going to pause for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to grab something off my computer. I'm trying to fuck with something. It's just not working out real well. So I had to go into MS Paint.
Done heating up. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I got Red River Incursion installed.
Shit. Yeah, we're wrapping up.
Oh,
Sort of,
yeah.
kind of. 30, 60 minutes we should be done for the day. Actually, no. It's probably a little bit longer. It's not even been that long. It's only been like an hour and 20 minutes. Let's see. I'm just trying to find this fucking file, which won't fucking show up because it's an AVIF file. I hate those types of files. Fuck you, AVIF. Come on. Open, you son of a bitch. How dare. How is this not showing up? The fuck? E? Christ. Did this trick work? It did not. Okay, that was lame. I'll just do this instead. Fuck off. Bullshit. Excellent. Should not take this long to get a picture of an NPC, but it did. All right. So, Second Lieutenant Bill Owens. He's your contact. And you'll meet him at the Motel 6. We'll drag you to in just a moment. You are at the Motel 6. Oh, yeah.
So he's my contact in Arkham.
Bill is stationed at the Army Race just out of Arkham. He's a friend of Mercury 1. Alright, so what did you all wanted from this guy? Type it out and roll 20, so I can figure out if you can get it or not on short notice. Armor is easy. Frag grenades maybe easy-ish.
Yeah, but I'll say he is stealing from the government, and fortunately, the military isn't. They may not care if a frag grenade someone goes missing. At least if he has paperwork good enough, but you know, too much goes missing. Like, okay, WTF's going on. Let's see. I think we wanted. Yeah, I think that's about it.
69. Alright.
And ammo for our
Okay, alright.
weapons because we spending some.
Well, now you can just buy at a pawn shop or something.
Ah, okay.
A shady pawn shop. Like unless you have special ammo. Like 50 cal, rounds or something.
I don't think we.
Like if it's
find
just
anything
pistol rounds, you should be fine, right?
Yeah, I think my big rifle is a 7.62, but I'm not.
That should be easy to find at a shady pawn shop.
Yeah.
Which there are some in Arkham. So basically, you spend about 30 minutes going to a pawn shop buying ammo. Just write down each of you has a spare magazine, an extra spare magazine now on top of what you already had before for your pistol and primary weapon, which like being a rifle or whatever or shotgun. If it's magazine fed shotgun, yeah.
I actually never decided how many mags I have for my
Pistol?
for my rifle and pistol. For my rifle and
give
pistol.
yourself 5 of each. Then we'll just say you just get a bunch of
5
ammo,
of each.
and then each of you write down your 50 extra bullets, and just pick a caliber for one of your guns.
So I have 6. So I have 6 mags instead of 5 now, so I got 1 extra.
Okay, and then 50 extra loose bullets in a box. Pick 2 calibers. If you want 9mm parabellum, all right, you got 50 bullets of that, just sitting around the box. Write it down in your sheet is what I'm saying.
Okay, so 6 mags, 6 plus 6, 7.62 mags, 6 9mm mags, and I get 50 extra bullets of 1 caliber, right?
Yes. 50 bullets twice over, so you can have 100 of the same, but 2 different calibers of 50. You're just buying it from a shady pawn shop where they don't even ask you to sign anything or do a background check. They don't even give a shit. Just ammo,
Okay, 50.
So if you want if you want 50 9mm bullets, write it down. If you want 50 12 gauge shotgun shells, you have it, etc.
I think I'm gonna get 100 7.62 rounds.
Sounds good. You have it now. You just went to a shady pawn shop. Money's not specifically intricately tracked to this game, so just assume you have the money for it. And then you meet at Motel 6 on a burner, on an obvious burner number. Mercury 1 gets a text that Bill is arriving soon at the motel, and that he will be trashing this phone he texted Mercury 1 on in less than 2 hours. So you get basically a text from a local area code number, and you don't recognize it, but then you realize, yeah, it's probably Bill. Because it says, yeah, I'll be there soon at the motel. See you soon to catch up. And he's just kind of not making it obvious. He's bringing you a bunch of stolen armor and shit. Have what you need for your vacation, is what it says. The text. So then you text him your motel room number. Do you guys get 1 or 2 rooms or more rooms, or what? How many rooms do you get? Basically, there's a lot of vacancies in September here in Arkham. So you can get 3 rooms. So you can get 3 rooms next to each other, for example, on the second floor, or you get 1 room, 2, whatever.
My recommendation is I'm willing to sleep on the floor if I have to. I would rather not sleep in separate areas while we're on mission, but it's y'all's call.
We're not at Innsmouth anymore. We can probably do 2 rooms.
All right.
I would say 2 rooms because in case something goes wrong, we have at least some plausible deniability.
All right, so let's just say 2 rooms and move on. So you have 2 rooms on the 2nd floor of this multi-level building, Motel 6. And check in by cash, write a fake name down. They don't give a shit. It's Motel 6. And you get checked in. You wait about 15 minutes, and then you get a knock on the door.
Answer the
So look
door.
through the peephole. It is Bill Owens. As he's pictured somewhat in the picture, but he's just not in uniform. He's in plain clothes. Like he's in a hoodie. And he's got a couple of duffel bags. He's like, hey, you got the stuff you need for your vacation. Comes on in. He starts opening it up. He's got everything you need except frag grenades.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So you have suppressors for each of your weapons now. So just
Yeah.
might notate down somewhere, like maybe your gear and info, that you have suppressors for all your firearms.
Yeah.
You don't have to write down an individual notation for each gun, for example. And then write down that you have torso, arms, legs, 5 armor points. Helmet, 1 armor point. Most of the time together, it is 6 armor points per hit. And it, just so you know. And then he has like extra plates for your cracked plates and damaged plates.
Mm-hmm.
For your plate carrier, Mercury 1. What was that?
So torso, arm,
Legs,
legs?
5,
and
5.
head.
And then head. So all that's protected. Is just keep in mind, if they specifically target your head only has 1 armor. Otherwise, if you just do a general body attack, you have 6 armor. But these are like tactical vests and armor that are obvious as fuck. And yes, they have face shields. So you can't conceal this armor even with long coats and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just obvious you have them on, you know?
Yeah.
And it's got like knee pads, shoulder pads, and shit. Oh, go ahead.
I just let everybody know, you keep this in the vehicle next to you so you can put it on at a moment's notice. Like if you have to go into a store or something, so you're not wearing it.
Alright. Bill counts out the money, but he doesn't like count the whole thing out. He just trusts that once he gets like halfway through, that the rest of it's there. Shakes your hand. Mercury 1 says, I don't want to know what you're doing, but good luck on your vacation, alright? We'll have to catch up sometime when you're not doing whatever you're doing.
You're doing the Lord's work, Bill, and good luck with that retirement.
Yeah. He just like pockets the envelope of money in his hoodie, unit pocket, and again lets himself out. As he says, praise the Lord and pass the ammunition, and then shuts the door. Alright, so you're just in like 2 adjoining motel rooms. They got the adjoining door in the side wall.
I don't know
And,
why that's probably
Now what?
that one Halo. I don't remember that Halo cutscene of like Johnson going, "The Lord works mysterious ways, but not today." And he points to like a tank. This is 24 tons of divine intervention.
All right, I install all the suppressors on our weapons and stuff. Show everyone how to fit the ballistic vests and gear, helmets and all that, face shields, and yeah, get ready to go back. Probably gonna want to sleep for a while and eat.
Yeah, you
How about
probably want to
say we-
sleep first. It's about
probably-
5:30 p.m. now.
Let's see if I want to sleep.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of tired, but not enough to deduct a willpower point to push on yet. If you try to stay active for another few hours, yeah, I'd ask for that. So you guys take some rest.
I
Yes.
think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Especially Yazzie. Anyone who is missing a hit point of damage, you
Why don't-
heal 1 hit point over rest. What was that?
Why don't we rest at a different shitty motel than this one? Because this is where the fair deal went down.
Mhm.
So just
Yeah.
in case.
Yeah.
someone's
So you
caught on
do you,
trail.
do you want to check out or you just want to leave it be and just leave?
Leave it.
You just leave it.
Like we're still there.
Dog it.
Yeah.
and-
You go to another go to like a another shitty motel. This one further down the road, outside of town, and you get some rest. About 9-10 hours later, it's about 4 a.m. when you have some restless sleep, plagued by nightmares of monsters. You guys obviously don't have the same nightmares, but you get them. You don't have to roll anything. That's just flavor. And then you get up at about 4 a.m. ish. Yeah, because you just can't seem to get like a solid block of sleep. Keep waking up, shit like that.
Tentacles everywhere.
Wednesday, September 7th. You wake up. Approximately 4 a.m. It's currently drizzling rain, light wind.
Alright. Does anyone else need to do anything? Call mom or
How's the poison? Does it feel like
This
it's out
no,
of-
it's already gone.
You passed all your checks.
Yeah,
Luckily.
pass on checks you resisted.
Okay.
I'm
Game
assuming
info
God
notes is
needs-
current gaming time, etc. Approximately 4 a.m. Eastern Time, Wednesday, September 7th, 2027, Arkham, drizzling rain, etc.
Yazi.
Game info notes on Discord.
Well, y'all just still beat up a bit. but,
Yeah,
like, it's
Yazi, you
probably
did heal
busy.
1 hit point. If any of you are missing willpower, you gain back 1 willpower point from rest.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm still. I still gotta, like you think about, you got like scratches and stuff that are scarred up,
Yeah.
or bandaged up. But so I'm down 1 hit point, but I'm good. I mean,
Yeah,
Got
you
it.
feel a lot better, in other words, after surgery and all that, and rest. But it's about 4 a.m. when you're just kind of like in a couple motel rooms somewhere, at like a Best Western or some bullshit
It's a
outside of town.
bad idea to go into an op with an injured guy. Why don't
Yeah.
we take a little camping trip?
What do you mean by that?
Respite till you're fully healed, and then we can go back. Hopefully things will cool down there. In the meantime, take a couple days off. Why don't we go camp on the Miskatonic River or something?
There you go. All right, let's just go with that. So it sounds like you're all just taking a vacation on your opera, and everyone roll a sanity check. It's not
Yay.
bad. Don't worry about it.
Oh, by the way, do I recover any sanity from?
No.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Not to after missions usually.
Success. There we go.
Now here's you go. So here's the thing. The reason why we had to roll because you had 2 days off. All this harrowing bullshit. If you succeed, you regain 1 sanity.
Oh, cool.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah, because you just have a nice, peaceful time sitting around the woods, just along the Miskatonic River. Get 1 sanity back if you succeed in your sanity check. Which looks like everyone gains a sanity back. And then, by now, Yazi should be at full. He's regained 2 willpower points. Are you back at full willpower?
Yes,
That's good.
I'm back full.
You might need it.
Alex is getting sane again.
I don't know about that.
I say that. I think I have the highest sanity in the group. Yeah, I do.
Because you had a really high power
Yeah.
score.
Well, I mean,
Power
part of it is
determines
also.
starting with sanity.
Yeah, I mean, part of it also, he just straight up refuses to believe, like, in character, he just straight up refuses to believe, like, magic is, like, purely magical. There's, like, some probably very crazy complex scientific explanation behind it. And while that sounds dumb, it also shields him from, like, believing that, like, oh, look, you can't understand it, taking massive sanity hits from it.
Speaking of that, while we're kind of camping, can I share a book that I received that's written in Latin with Dr. Allard for him
Yes.
to help me?
Okay.
Explain this, since I can't understand Latin very well.
Well, he has 27 in Latin. He could probably
Roll.
This is the primer on hypergeometry.
Oof. Actually, could I translate it like Google Translate or something like that for like plus 20% or something?
Yeah. 5%
Okay,
bonus.
That barely passes then. He gets through it. Takes a while for him to do, but he gets through it. Gives you probably a decently rough translation. Nothing that's like, exact, but you get a good idea. Better than just typing Google Translate and being like, oh, look, the milk went over the moon. I don't think that's right.
Alright, it's basically a primer that talks about how magic is usually symbols and willpower and personal mastery of the art of magic, and how different symbols have power, especially when you pour your will and soul into it, and it can be sapping of energy, and perhaps one might even damage one's psyche. And other than that, it does give you an interesting protective symbol. It shows you, it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to sketch it or inscribe it onto a piece of metal, for example, engrave it on it. And it's called the Elder Sign. That's supposed to protect against otherworldly creatures, and also
Scrying.
not scrying, but otherworldly creatures. Prevent them from entering, like, let's say, a doorway that has it carved into the doorway frame, or the door itself. If you have like a shield, it might stop them from approaching you more, or prevent them from using some of their powers, or at least intimidate them, things like that. And it's called the Elder Sign.
Got it.
I put it in game info notes.
Alex will sort of
It looks
translate that.
It looks like a blood drop within a star, basically.
Alex will translate that and say, sort of scoff at it and say, superstition, but perhaps there's some truth to it. Mythology, after all, well, off it was just man's first attempt to explain stuff they'd understand. And this sort of long explanation where, like, maybe the information's not wrong, but Alex refuses to believe it's actually, like, magic. So it may work, just that there's probably some scientific explanation, like maybe the sign is scary to other beings, who knows?
Noise.
Who knows? You probably don't care about this explanation. Well, I guess Alex and...
Alex unfortunately gains insight into the unnatural. I've updated your unnatural to 8%, 9% rather.
Yeah.
And you gain 1d8 plus 2 occult. So you get 10 more occult.
I like how the guy with the height, who probably has, I'm not sure the highest, but
You have
like
82
a guy
occult now.
with 82 occult refuses to believe magic exists. It's just
And you
hilarious
must roll
to
a
me.
sanity check.
It's the hilarious stuff to me. Let's see if I fail this or not. Oh, dang. I lose one?
You lose
Yeah,
2
lose
sanity points.
I lose two. No! There went the stuff I gained. Oh well.
You lose 2 sanity after studying hypergeometry and the unnatural over the course of 2 days for the Latin text, despite it being a relaxing little vacation within your operation. And like it says game info notes, it is now 2 p.m. Eastern Time when you're breaking down camp and deciding what to do next, Friday, September 9th. And each of you can write down under the specific section for it. And if you scroll down on your sheet on Virtual Tabletop, to rituals, just write down Elder Sign
Okay.
and tie it to your occult percentage. So, if, like for example, Alard has 82% chance to use the Elder Sign, and then leave everything else blank for now.
Is it simple or complex?
Simple.
I think that's it. Activation time, I'm assuming, is in rounds and just
Just leave it alone.
yeah.
Leave everything else blank. Follow instructions, goddammit, Redbird. Alright, so,
Never.
now that you're breaking down camp, what do you decide to do next as a group?
Now we have to get those potions again because it's been a couple of days.
Yep, they don't work anymore. You can see yourself in the reflections of, let's say, your windshield, windows, or mirrors, or whatever. Alright, so you just rip the card in half of Gerard Morley. That's how he said to contact him.
Yeah.
There's no phone number or email or anything on there otherwise. Okay. You rip the card in half, and then...
Oh, I was muted. Holy smoke.
Yeah, you were muted. What were you trying to say, Snowman?
Why are we even calling what happened? Where'd I miss this? Who said to call this guy?
I did because we need those potions again.
That
Got
obscure you from detection. Remember they got in the,
All right.
the bookstore?
When you mentioned that, I'll take the card out. I ripped the card in half and I...
You rip the
Throw it
card in
in the
half, and you see materializing in front of you at your deadened campfire is Gerard Morley and his floppy head as usual. And all of you make a sanity check, because that was a benign magical effect, but it still is a sanity affecting event. It could be worse.
This team is not the best at preserving their sanity.
So, what exactly did we witness?
Gerard Morley, the guy I just showed the handout of, materializing in front of you in a magical effect. He's literally like materializes from the feet up, from his boots up to his floppy hat, and just appeared out of nowhere. So your mind is trying to make sense of it all as you roll a sanity check. If you succeed on a sanity check, you lose 0 sanity. If you fail, you lose 1 sanity. Here's nobody failed except Yazzie. Yazzie, you're down to 42 sanity. Slowly but surely, getting to your breaking point. Again. He looks at you, gestures, and says, may I help you? Gerard Morley, again, at your service.
Yes, Mr. Morley. We made our venture into our target city and ran afoul of some things, and one of our members was injured, so we had to leave town and heal up for a few days. And I presume the potions that you gave us earlier are no longer functioning.
No, of course not.
I was wondering possibly if you had more, or if the knowledge on how to create such a potion would be useful to us.
He just snaps his fingers. You don't have to roll another sanity check. And a small little brown leather satchel appears in his hand and materializes. He opens it up, pulls out 5 foul-looking potions of a greenish, yellowish color, and distributes 6 of them rather, and distributes it all to you guys. 1 for each of you, and 3 for Mercury 1, because there's 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So 1 for each of you, and Mercury 1 gets 3 instead of 1. Yeah, I just have 6 left. As for the how to make it, I suppose I could produce this. And he just pulls out a little book about the size of a holy Bible, and says, "There's a few. There's alchemical rituals and instructions on how to make such a thing here."
Thank you, Mr. Morley. The primer on hypergeometry was very interesting.
Ah, yes. I hope the Elder Sign is going to be of help. Protects against Lovecraftian creatures, he says, and winks. You look at him like, what the hell are you talking about, Lovecraftian creatures?
Yeah. Exactly.
What's Lovecraft? Is that like sex stuff?
You will solve now roll a sanity check as he breaks the fourth wall. No, I'm kidding. No, he actually says eldritch creatures, but I just wanted to be funny. But
That was
anyway,
fun.
yeah. So he hands Yazzie the book. Like I said, it's about half the size of a Holy Bible, about as small in dimensions, but half the thickness of it. And says, just read up on that. It'll give you a couple alchemical elixirs you can make, instructions how to, and basics of alchemy. Luckily, this one's in English. And then he just disappears in a puff of smoke.
And I, right as he disappears, I'm like, so how do we contact you at?
Yep.
Yeah.
You realize you still have pieces of the card left. You can try ripping them up again, I guess.
Oh,
They have two halves of the
pieces
card.
card.
Yeah, I have two halves of a card. Yeah, for morning.
And as I stick those into my pocket, I'll be like, probably tomorrow the card will be all together again, knowing this guy. Okay. This one will be much easier to read.
Are you flipping through the book?
Yes.
All right.
I'm flipping through the book, and my finger's on sanity check.
The entitled book has basic introductory list to alchemy and hypergeometric rituals and enchanting potions. It has recipes for 2 such potions. Potion of obfuscation and potion of escape. The potion of obfuscation is basically the foul-smelling shit you drink. You will drink eventually, and have drank some of you before at the bookstore. And it explains that you won't be captured on electronic media such as photographs, etc., phones, videos, security cameras, and won't be reflected in mirrors. Psionics can't detect you, and other surveillance means by hypergeometry. Potion of escape is a lot less explanatory what it does. It just has a recipe. It says, "I hope you do escape." It says at the end, and those are the last words of the book. It's all written in some sort of very neat cursive that's very legible and easy to see, and in black ink throughout the book. There's over 40 pages. You just write down Book of Alchemy, Yazzie, for your inventory, with 2 potion recipes, Potion of Obfuscation and Potion of Escape. Not that you know what Potion of Escape exactly does, but I hope you do escape.
Yes, there's this could be very helpful. I've got those on my in my gear section.
Sure. All right, what do you do now? You're just kind of sitting around the camp you've been maintaining for 2 days, and then kicked over the campfire to make sure it doesn't cause a forest fire. Only you can prevent forest fires and insanity.
You know, I've always wanted to get to a place where I could do some salmon fishing, but I've never been able to do that. Nothing like catching salmon and grilling them right on the spot. Just saying.
Well,
It would be good.
come July, you got Miskatonic River.
Out in Arizona, out in the high desert, we don't really have a lot of fish. It's just been one of those things I've always wanted to do. Catch salmon and grill them as I catch them. feed my family, feed my friends.
Yummy.
You could. Yeah. Never mind. What do we do now? Are we ready to?
Butter.
Are we ready to call this a wrap and end this opera, or what?
Lemons. Yeah, let's find this motherfucker. Some bitchin' Ernie Bach Jr. fucking wizard.
Mercury 1, make a power 5 times 5 check.
Power times 5.
I refused.
Power.
I just say I pass.
Wow.
No, just Mercury 1.
God
Only,
darn it.
only Mercury 1.
Okay.
Alright, you pass. You have a fleeting feeling that something was trying to poke around the confines of your mind as you start to get drowsy a little bit, Mercury 1. But then you shake it off after a moment.
Oh, because
And the feeling
I said
passes.
his name.
As the feeling passes. Well, names have power.
Yeah.
And you said his entire fucking name.
Yeah. Okay.
Matter, Mercury.
Guys.
Are you feeling? You look like you're feeling like we just been resting. You look tired.
Yeah, he just like does this majestic, long, several second long yawn, and then just snaps out of it. Go
From
ahead.
now on, don't say his name like I just did.
Oh, well,
There's some power. There's some power there. He has power over you once you say his name. Don't say his name, guys.
That's why that guy wanted you to say his name in that TV show. I didn't really watch it, but I heard about it. Say my name. All right, I got you. Interesting.
What's my name, bitch?
Your mom.
You're my mom. Anyways.
I saw a meme where somebody says to some, I don't know, never mind, I ain't even gonna say it. Moving on. I hope you do escape.
Right.
As I kind of look at those, as Jonah looks at those, can I get like the inclination that we're gonna need some type of special ingredients that I'm gonna have to find, or?
Yeah, not really special, but some of the ingredients, I'll just list them out. The potion of escape requires, at minimum, the following.
Oh, that's not hard. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, there's more.
You need to find a Roach Motel to stay in that has a kitchenette. And we'll need to
Do some shopping at the Asian store.
I think ginseng is actually pretty commonly at the supermarket now.
Oh yeah, in the medicine section, the pills.
You can get
supplements. Unless it has to be fresh ginseng.
No, it doesn't have to be fresh.
I guess ginseng is like a root, like a carrot almost.
Yeah, kind of pull it out of the ground in nature.
I'm scrolling on my phone and I just happened to search where to get cockroaches, and the Google thing comes up and says live cockroaches.
Yeah, they live
Amazon.
in trees.
I'm in real life. You can buy live cockroaches on Amazon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're feeders.
Yeah.
For
to feed stuff
lizards
like
and shit.
scorpions and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiders.
So now we know that's not too hard to get.
Yeah.
It's really not. I mean, like if you buy a ton at once, they'll probably be a bit like weird. I like what the BTF, but It's not like, like illegal or all that suspicious, or they'll just assume you're kind of a weirdo, not that you're a secret agent. Sometimes we're all kind of weirdos, so you never know.
Good.
Hmm.
I'm gonna replenish my IFAC too. I forgot about that.
Well, we'll just say you got it. You had time.
Also, can I buy another doctor's bag?
Yes, we'll say you got it.
Yeah.
They're not like commonly available. They're not like
Yeah.
restricted, like a
Plus-
grenade machine gun.
Yeah, plus I figure Alex being a doctor for the CDC probably also is an MD, so buying that stuff is suspicious.
Yeah, you got a medical license. Anyway, so one burnt dead roach, pulped up ginseng, brand new running shoes or sneakers with reflective paint, and an escape room key are minimum requirements to make a potion of escape. The book notes that it tastes kind of like the joy of your last jog. Which you're like, what does that even taste like? I don't know. But it's that's what it says. And then of course the last words of that chapter at the back of the book says, "I hope you do escape." ... So basically, use the running shoes or sneakers as a focus. The rest you just kind of burn, and then distill the vapors into boiling water, and then capture it into an elixir kind of thing, to a potion. And yep. And the book recommends you add a little bit of sugar. Otherwise, it might taste less like the joy of your last great jog, and more like something else. ...
Like Sexcraft or something.
Who
Wait.
knows? The book doesn't. The book isn't very much of an elaborating book.
That sex stuff?
Sex stuff again.
That was funny. That was fun.
Yeah, the escape room key is also used as a focus. I didn't type that in. I can't edit my post. So it is what it is on Roll20. You basically use the shoes or sneakers and the key as a focus as you basically burn the shit and then and capture the vapors and essence of the smoke into a bottle in boiling water, and maybe add some sugar for taste, and it should work. Though what exactly the potion of escape does, it doesn't really say.
But it hopes we escape.
Yeah. They hope you escape. Alright, so you're breaking down the camp, and you guys had time to flip through the book. Now what?
Well, should we? I don't.
Like drizzling rain still. It's just been steady drizzle the last 2 days.
We're where the car is, basically.
Yeah, you're near Arkham, just outside of Arkham, along the Miskatonic River.
And Innsmouth is
You're in the woods. Yeah, Innsmouth is number 4. You're near the number 1. You're just along the river somewhere.
3 is Bolton.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we don't know what 5 is.
5 is Annisquam. Annisquam. It's like a real life city, I think.
And 7 is Boston.
7 is Kingsport.
Kingsport.
A fictional city. Boston is further southwest of 2,
okay.
which is Salem. 2 is Salem, and further southwest of that is Boston.
This is a pretty cool map.
It is a nice map.
I
like the coffee stain in the northwest corner.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I wish I had that graphic to put on some of my other maps. The coffee stain.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so
you're going back. You're gonna drink the elixirs of obfuscation and head back to Innsmouth, or what? Or what are you guys doing? So doing something else?
I look at Mercury 1 and Dr. Allard.
And what? Snail is not worth anything? Not worth a look? I see how it is.
I mean,
He just disappears, you know.
No.
Where's he at? Oh, in Snell. What are we gonna do?
As soon as you're ready, if you wanted to learn some spells or something, or learn how to make some of those potions, just whenever you're ready, let us know, and we'll continue with the op. You're kind of like the center of our world, Yazzie.
Yeah, well, it looks like these elixir or these potions, you know, it's basically following a recipe for the most part. So, you know, we would need some certain ingredients and some time, but we already have some potions of obfuscation. So we could take our knowledge, take the potions and use our knowledge and infiltrate if you think now is the time. I don't think making more elixirs right now would be beneficial, except the potion of escape, but I'm feeling like it's a possibility that it helps you escape. And what does it really mean? Because it says, I hope you escape. So seems to me a coin flip whether it would work or not. And I don't really want to spend the time on a coin flip unless you told me to.
It seems like maybe maybe he's more intuitive than we are, Gerard Morley. Maybe he knows something we don't know, and that was a hint that maybe we're gonna need those elixirs of escape for something.
Well, if that's the case, then we probably need a place where we can. Well, maybe we could, you know, do it wherever there's a fire. I just need probably a pot. But I think that maybe not in the open. I would not because, you know, while we're out here camping, it's just capturing the vapors. If as he kind of opens the book and looks at the process, I need kind of more of a, and he puts air quotes, lab setting, I think. If we want to do that first, then we need to find a secure location.
Roach Hotel with a kitchen, maybe?
Yeah, somewhere with a kitchenette. I think, you know, something that has a stove burner, a burner stove, or even if we got a regular one and stopped by, you know, like Target or Walmart and bought a hot plate, that might be an idea. But actually, that might not be a bad idea to have a hot plate and a pot anyway, so we can do that at anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And get us some Pyrex cookware or a metal pot that we can create, you know, cook our creations and then capture them into vials. So we need some supplies and we need a location.
Yeah, let's stop at Walmart real quick and you can get whatever you need, and we'll get a hotel and or like a Roach motel, not a hotel but a motel, and yeah, make some of those potions of escape. Just in
Of course,
case.
there's always the green box. Did it have a stove?
Yes.
+2 while we're at the green box. Maybe we can find some more interesting things.
Yeah.
We look off into the universe.
You're gonna be able to get cockroaches there?
Oh, we could probably stop by a pet store and get some cockroaches.
Right on. Sounds like a plan.
You know,
Yeah.
a pet store, a place that sells pet food, crickets and stuff like that. They gotta have roaches because apparently they're pet animal food.
What do you guys think?
Heck, Walmart might have them. Yeah. As we look around.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't know if this op was super time sensitive, but it seems a little bit more on the difficult side than our normal op.
Out of character. out of character. They, obviously almost taking fire for this, but it wasn't like rush in there, fix it now. They're just preparing something big,
Right.
That's presumably going to take them a while, and it's not like we were told Intel was bad, or from what we found out, it's not like, things are too strange yet.
There is a learning curve on this one.
Yeah.
Every time we mention his name in this area, we get a little brain tickle, like something's trying to get in. We must be close.
Or
And
at the
if
very
memory-
least, we're probably at least doing decently. In the right area.
So, Mikhail, do you have anything to add? Anything out of character? You haven't said anything in a while.
Sorry, I was busy with something else.
That's okay. It happens. Okay. But do you have anything to add, or
Nothing.
sounds like they're trying to brew up potions? So at least Yazzie is. Okay.
I mean, I'm
So
not,
you just wanna
my guy doesn't really know shit about potions, so
That's fair. All right. So you want to spend some time trying to brew some potions, Snowman? You're muted, by the way.
He might have stepped away for a second.
He might have had to or answer somebody.
But yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah.
Those potions of escape or elixirs of escape or whatever.
Yep.
All right, I'm back.
All right. So you want to brew some potions and shit? Do you want to do it at this campsite? Do you want to go to a motel or
No.
what?
The green
No,
box.
I want to do exactly as I've asked. Either the green box, and so that's
Okay.
what I'm going to rely on my team to take me to the place that I need to be.
All right. So you grab some roach, or bag of roaches.
Mhm.
That's usually used as feed
Yep.
from pet store. Get all the other stuff. You get some Pyrex, whatever.
Sneak.
Some ginseng. You get some reflective paint and some running shoes or whatever. Escape room key. You find it like a pawn shop or something. It's not like they're gonna be right in Target or something. And then yeah, you start trying to make it. Roll an occult check, Yazzie.
Fucking do good because this is what I'm decently good at. Fucking, I'm trying to put the positive vibe before I hit the button. All right, here you go. God damn it!
I'll give you a 20% bonus because you're just reading instructions and following it.
All right,
Instead of
I'll
doing it,
check
let's say
from
doing
memory.
it, yeah, instead of doing it from memory or while under pressure, you have plenty of time. So you create enough potions of escape for each person. It's this bluish, shimmering liquid that you kind of put into a glass bottle or plastic bottle and cap it or cork it. And not sure what it does yet. You haven't drank one. But the recipe says you need to drink the whole thing. You can't just sip it. It's not going to work that way. And I hope you do escape.
There it is.
Well, you make 4 potions of escape.
Can we put them in like whiskey flasks so they're not like breakable? So it's in
Sure,
metal or something?
yeah, you do that. You put them in like whiskey flasks, and it takes you a day to make. You lose 1d4 willpower, Yazzie.
All right, got it.
Because you're basically pouring your essence and soul into this kind of thing. It's part of the enchantment process.
Excellent.
Excellent, he says as he loses willpower. Luckily, it's temporary.
Yeah, but I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but Jonah's starting to maybe grasp now that he's learning about hypergeometry and these potions. He's starting to realize for this magical stuff to actually work, you have to give this willpower. This is some essence that you put into it, and you feel comfortable that it's going to work. So now it's not hurting his feelings. So
You lose 1 sanity and 4 temporarily loss of willpower. And it takes you a day. So you don't lose the willpower until the end of the next game day. So you haven't. So therefore, it's not. So you lose 4, not 3, because otherwise, you rested, working on it some today, and then you work on it and finish it up tomorrow. But then you lose it as soon as you make like the 4th potion kind of thing. So you don't get the benefit of rest from sleeping from the September 9th to September 10th, for example. But anyway, let me update my notes. Now, about 5 p.m. when you finish up, Saturday, September 10th. And you are Arkham. Still drizzling rain.
All right.
Wind blowing now and then. Just like 3 days of straight rain.
And Yazi's willpower is back.
No, Yazzie loses 4 by the evening of September 10th. So he loses 4, so he has whatever his maximum -4 is. So I think unless you had any extra missing, Yazzie.
No, I was topped off on everything.
And now you just got maximum -4 right now. So by 5 p.m. ish, Saturday, September 10th, I forgot to fucking change the 9 to a 10. You finish the potions, and you just feel like a little bit weaker mentally and exhausted. That's what the willpower hits for. And you lose 1 sanity, which is kind of like your mind is like understanding and open, but you feel kind of uncomfortable a little bit, as if your mind can't quite flip and comprehend all this magic and alchemy kind of thing, you know? That's what the sanity loss, 1 sanity loss for. What was that?
You need a little bit of time, Yazzie. You want to take a day or two to kind of recover. You seem a little off after you made those elixirs.
As he kind of he's putting these things into these flasks. His eyes are real kind of big. He's been up all night, some time doing this, and he's like running his hands through his hair, so his hair is kind of sticking up because he hasn't showered or anything. And he looks at you with his eyes real big as he's holding 2 flasks in his hand, and he sticks one out. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
He's smiling.
Yeah, you need a shower and a shave and some.
Yeah, he's got the stubble growing for sure.
Yeah.
It looks like you have understanding or exploration of things. We'll say this counts, so you don't actually lose 4. Willpower just 3. So when you fulfill motivations and GM determines it counts, you gain a willpower back. So you're down to just 3 to 8 points here.
Interesting. All right. So 7 willpower.
Yeah.
Or 8 willpower.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, I'm just looking through your sheet. Yeah, 8. 8 out of 11. All right. So yeah, you probably go take a shower and all that. Get something to eat for once, instead of like chewing beech nut. And then yeah, you all rest up to the next day then to September 11th.
Throw some
deodorant
on.
Oh no, it's 9/11. But oh god, too soon. But I just noticed that. That's why I was just kind of huh. But anyway, it's Sunday, September 11th, 2027. You wake up in the morning, do all your stuff. You had let him rest overnight and get showered up and eat because he didn't sleep at all from September 9th to 10th. And it's about 9 a.m. You gain another willpower back, so you're actually only missing 2 out of 11. So you should have 9/11 again. Well, weird. But you have 9 out of 11 willpower, Yazzie. So you're good. So you guys have been camping out in the woods for 2 days, and now basically for 2 days, I'm having to make stuff at the green box and then resting up for a day. Okay, now what? Proceed.
You good now, Yazzie?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great.
All right. Is everybody else ready? You guys got your whiskey flasks?
When you guys look around and take inventory, you realize there's actually 8 whiskey flasks full of this shimmering bluish liquid. Like, how the fuck did that happen overnight? That was weird. And then, also, Yazzie, you realized, like, days ago that the card, was whole again when you, like, took it out of your pocket the second time. The Morley's card.
Let's show everybody that, too. Hey, look at this. I told you. Look at it. And he shows it, like, he sticks it out, in front of him. Look at it.
Yeah, it just looks like it was, like, freshly printed, completely crisp-looking business card that says Gerard Morley on it, Dark Raven Bookstore, but no contact number, no email or address or anything.
What's next? What's our next move?
All right, looks like
Looking
we're ready
around.
to go back to Innsmouth unless Snail or Allard have anything else they want to do before we head back.
Not
I'll
really. I
distribute
mean,
2 potions each of the escape potion.
escape. So what does this one do?
Well, that's a great question. But you need to drink it all. And it's a potion of escape. And I hope it helps you escape.
That is most certainly encouraging.
Yes, I hope you do escape.
So we don't actually know what this potion does. I'm speaking out of character.
Think of it as a last resort.
Out of character,
Right.
we don't know what it does.
Unfortunately, it would seem that the man who gave us this, while he likes to be helpful, also perhaps takes a bit of amusement in us not knowing what we're handling.
It may provide. Let's say me and you race, right? And we go down the street and we run as fast as we can, right? If I drink the potion of escape, I may be able to multiply my normal top speed, but I'm not sure that that's how it works.
See how it works then.
Huh?
I said we'll see how it works then, or actually, hopefully, we don't have to.
Yeah. It may help you run again. And I say that with sincerity and not a negative thing about
I smirk. I've been doing physical therapy.
don't know.
Oh well, by the way, out of
like your
character,
walking stick.
Swiss, I got a slightly different idea of how Snail got his limp, and it doesn't involve an AK. That's
Sure.
the excuse that was given.
Okay. Fair.
I'll tell you after the game.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Just send it to me in DMs. I'll read it.
Yeah.
We'll discuss it. Yeah. 30, 40-minute warning, and then we'll wrap up for the day. Like I said, I usually can't GM longer than 3 to 4 hours. It just gets tiring mentally. And I can't keep up, and I tend to microzone out after a while. I'm just getting old. And part of it. Anyway, so I start getting into your SUVs, driving back to Innsmouth. They're totally tricked out illegal fucking cars. Someone pops open your trunk. Oh my god, what the hell is this?
I'm assuming that's what we're doing. Is that what we're doing? We're headed back to Innsmouth,
I'm
right?
asking you guys.
Yeah, I'm asking everybody too.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Parking out west
Alright.
of town just like we did before, and before we go, I do a final check on all of our gear, make sure the batteries are charged on our
Yep.
rebreathers, the cattle prods, all of our electronics, our flashlights, even all that shit.
On the
Sounds
trip,
good.
I want
Radio,
to
radio.
reopen the primer on hypergeometry and go over the elder sign, and because I don't know if I totally understand. Bloody Snowman totally understands what it does because I don't have notes on it. I just know it's some type of ward.
Some sort of ward or protective symbol. It's kind of nebulous in the primer too, exactly what it does.
Okay.
Supposed to help against eldritch, otherworldly beings. But it doesn't exactly spell out what it does.
Okay.
In that case, you're just kind of reading the primer as you're like a passenger, Yazzie.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and roll, go to roll 1d4 plus 1.
So I rolled a 3, so that's a 4.
So you gain 4 points in unnatural. Add that to your percentage. And then roll 1d8 plus 2, and that's how much you add to your occult percentage.
7 plus 2.
9. 9 points of occult.
Okay. Done deal.
All right, so you drive back, park in the marshlands,
Yep.
and
Alright,
y'all,
we
when you
drink our
park,
drinks.
you drink your drinks, you have obfuscation, and as you're traveling through the marshlands into Innsmouth, you see the occasional seagull, and what looks like vultures following you.
Vultures.
You see that? Do y'all see that?
Looks like the wildlife
I
has
see it.
returned.
I'll start looking around to see if there's frogs or anything on the ground.
No, actually, just birds. Right now it's about 1:30 p.m. It took you a few hours to get back from
Those birds are
Arkham
giving
to
away our
Innsmouth.
position.
Can I take out my hunting rifle and start plucking them off of out of the sky?
Yeah, you have a suppressed hunting rifle because remember that was part of what you were given by Bill Owens. Go ahead and subtract 6 bullets. Probably just decrease it from your loose bullet supply. Otherwise, we'll just say it's gone or whatever.
Alright.
In one way or another. You shoot like 6 of them, and eventually they disperse and get the fuck out of there. Don't have to roll anything.
Okay. Mercury 1, was your assumption that they might have put in backup eyes, like I supposed?
It's possible. Might as well.
Like they were
assume the
using
word.
those creatures to spy. That's so like Jonah, as he's walking, he takes off, he unslings his rifle, and he usually does a lot of hunting in Arizona, not necessarily for birds, but that's one of his pastimes. He grew up hunting, so he took aim at those birds under the assumption that that's not what he's used to seeing. He's starting to understand that some shit's going on around here.
Okay, yeah, some shit be going on. Eventually, you wander into town from the west. So you arrive around where Mercury One's symbol is. Probably closer, like off the road, but like right around here. You're coming in from the marshlands.
I think he's upside down.
Yeah, he's upside down, but it's all good.
I dig
In
it.
the distance, all just east of along Southwick Street, you see a pharmacy. This is Innsmouth Pharmacy Company.
I remember.
How we go?
Allard wanted to stop in there once, but we skipped over it. We went ahead into the pharmacy. On our way back to the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Yeah, because the Lord figured that'd be a, if there's some deep one stuff going on, it's probably in there somewhere.
Yeah. Let's stop in the Innsmouth Pharmacy Company.
All right, everyone roll a alertness check.
Everyone rolls alertness.
Everyone roll alertness, please, yes.
Alert in the ass.
Alert in the ass. Alert the ass.
I'm not gonna do that.
Success.
All right. Snail, you realize that the town is deathly quiet and looks very much abandoned, but as you're walking up the mile to get towards Southwick Street and the pharmacy, Innsmouth Pharmacy Company, you notice that there's flickering lights inside as it's kind of overcast cloudy day with drizzling rain for like the fifth day in a fucking row. And yeah. As for you, Mercury 1, you look off and stare into the distance with your 9,999 yard stare. And you swear to God, you see the silhouette of a submarine in the bay. But then it just kind of submerges. Or maybe it was just a trick of the light. Or your eye. Or not quite working. Or maybe just imagining shit. Either way, it is gone. You don't see...
Key my neck, Mike, and say, I think that big creature's in the bay again. I just saw something that looked like a submarine. But... It's probably just a trick of the eye. Just
Is no one reacting to Mercury 1 saying this? So just like, oh, okay.
Well, Snail is going to unsling his elephant rifle.
Likewise, I am getting my rifle out. Not an elephant one, but it's a rifle.
What do y'all? Why are we arming? Oh, did we put on our armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are
There's you have a tactical armor and you have 6 armor points generally.
There's a giant deep one creature, what would think be a deep one creature. A giant, what might be a deep one creature coming through.
From the bay.
Yeah, more armor just in case it goes wrong, because it might. Never know.
You walk up to the pharmacy, and at this point, everyone notices there's flickering lights inside the pharmacy. Then you see a few what looks like shadows, and then the side door open. And if you look in voice chatterbox, you see 3 of these odd-looking gentlemen step out, or are they gentlemen, or are they whatever? You know, one's got like that knit cap thing, another kind of sailor-looking cap. One's got a bald head. They all look really weird. Seem to have patches of scaly skin. They walk outside the side door to the northern side of the pharmacy, and one of them lights up a tobacco pipe after stuffing it with some tobacco as the rain drizzles. Another one lights up a cigarette. The third one lights up a cigarette too.
Did they see us?
Nope. Came in from the northwest. West. They came out a side door on the northern side of the pharmacy.
Oh,
into like the back of the backyard area. Was it?
Oh, I didn't necessarily see that, but Snell saw it.
No, you all see it because now you're closer.
Okay.
You're like maybe a couple hundred feet away when you see these 3 guys come out.
Is there trees? Is there a place to hide? Like
yeah, there's some light woods and some foliage and brush.
I'm gonna take
grass
cover and look at my team. Like,
all right, the weather is shitty and you have some cover and brush and what have you. If you want to make a stealth check, I would recommend each of you roll a stealth check. Get a 40% bonus.
Okay, well, let's go, I guess. Doing stealth in it?
So
40% bonus? Yeah, I made it.
No, you didn't. Oh, you did. Yeah, 95. I can't
Alex
do math.
is Batman.
I can't do math. So, yeah, 95, 80 makes it. So, Mercury 1 is definitely stealthy. Yazzie, not so much, and I'll explain that in a moment. Alar just doesn't even make any noise despite the wet, sopping ground that's been, saturated with water, and doesn't even, step on a branch that might make noise or kick a rock. He's definitely stealthy. And he keeps out of line of sight of these 3 scaly-looking gentlemen smoking on the north side of the store. I need you to roll a stealth check, please. It's for Snail.
Shit.
30 turns to 70. Yeah, 74. So you just make some minor noise, and otherwise just try to hide behind a sapling which doesn't quite obscure your entire body. And then you realize this after a few moments, and I'll get to that in a moment. But meanwhile, Mercury 1 You kick a few rocks and step on a few branches, and you realize you just made some audible noises. They had therefore.
So somebody else did. Right?
No, Mercury won. Oh, not Mercury won. Fucking Yazzie, my bad. Yazzie made a bunch of noise, and he even falls over into the wet marshland ground. It's kind of also slightly wooded. So you just get some bunch of mud and grass and shit on him. It makes like a big plop of noise as he falls over, trying to sneak around. Now these guys don't get a bonus to the alertness, but they do get alertness. So otherwise, I was just gonna say you just kind of stealth on through. Okay, one guy totally doesn't notice. He's too busy smoking a cigarette. 34 plus 54. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you don't think any of them have noticed you guys, despite you guys making audible noises and one of you plopping into the wet marshland / woods. We're just kind of staring off into the distance to the east as the ocean laps against the pier and the beach.
So the guy that's
Waves.
Distracted. I am going to.
Yeah, at this point, you're maybe like 10 yards at most to 20 yards away. So 30 to 60 feet away at most. So you can get closer and definitely stealth on up, especially Mercury 1 and Allard. So, what are you doing, Gargamon?
I'm going to get closer and draw my combat knife.
Okay. Yeah, you see the third guy. He's smoking a cigarette. He's the big guy with the knit cap. Walk off to the western wall of the pharmacy. Unzip his trousers and start peeing. He smokes a cigarette. As you stealthily approach him with a knife. Now what?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He's separated from the group. The other's on like the northern yard. He's on the western part.
How many other guys are there?
There's two other guys.
In his vocal cords.
Okay, go ahead and roll melee weapons plus 40%. 52 to 92, you make it. It's a critical success. Do you remember the damage on the knife? I don't know offhand.
D4.
I think it's a D6 if it's a big ass knife.
Yeah.
So just roll a D6 and multiply by 2. There's a critical double numbers and you succeeded.
Okay, so you said D6?
Yes.
Alright.
And uncheck the melee weapons box just in case. Oh, okay. You did 12 fucking damage. He's dead. That's a lot of damage. You shank him and slit his throat. Yeah, he's dead. Very quietly too. And then to make sure he doesn't fall to the ground, so you just kind of catch him, so you gently lower him to the ground professionally and all that, as your many years of training and field experience have taught you.
Yeah.
Now what?
Pull his body.
Probably killed the biggest, beefiest guy, and he's now dead.
Pull his body to the edge of the wall and slump him into the wall so he just looks like a pile of garbage.
Well, the western side yard actually has a dumpster that's open.
Okay. Well, I don't want to make noise, so I'll put him behind the dumpster.
Sure.
From the point of view of the
other two guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other two guys are clustered together in the northern yard. There's a bunch of trash bags that probably have been taken out in many years, buzzing with flies.
Yeah, I will.
And
throw him in a pile of trash bags and.
Yep. Back to Snail though. Were you trying to do something, Mikhail? The other two guys are in the northern yard of the pharmacy, just having come out of the northern door, and they're just smoking a cigarette, standing next to each other, facing towards the east, kind of side by side, talking.
How far away are they?
About 30, 60 feet, wherever you want to be. You stealth up, for the most part.
Okay, who is the is there anyone else with me?
Yeah, the other two. And then
Okay, so
Mercury one went off to go with Mercury guy, so it's just Allard and Yazzie. Yazzie's picking himself off the ground because he kind of plopped into the marsh a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna look over at Redbird, point to the other two guys, and make a throat slitting motion across my neck.
Are you doing anything in response to that, or say, whatever, Redbird?
The guy cut out. What was that?
Please
I
repeat,
see.
Mikhail. Sorry.
Okay, so I point to the other two guys with their backs turned to us, and I make a throat slit motion across my neck.
Let's see. I'll just the best at melee. He probably just preferred in return he kind of just raises his like silenced rifle up and is like
I shrug my shoulders, and I ask, "You want the guy on the left or the guy on the right?"
I'll take lefty.
The left guy, the bald guy. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is happening more or less simultaneously. Yeah, he's just kind of like wiping mud off him, I guess. Snowman. And then, unless Yazzie wants to do anything after he gets up, what do you want to do, Snowman? If anything. You muted, Snowman? Hold on, I'm asking Snowman. Snowman, you muted? Oh, you good?
No, I'm here. No, I'm here. So I'm just trying to stay hidden. So these guys, my teammates, kind of attack.
Oh, Mercury one went off. The guy who separated was pissing against the wall and then killed him.
Shit! I forgot to. I forgot to add my skills from last time because the code is still select.
That's fine. Just hit the update button. That's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah. What was that, Snowman?
I think I'm just gonna try to stay hidden. I don't want to.
That's good.
There's other things I'm gonna be a specialist at. Combat or engaging these guys is not really my best.
Okay.
thing.
All right. So Allard just gonna shoot a guy.
Yeah.
You would be doing it at the same time as whatever Snail's doing to attack.
Question: since I have all the time and we'll set up my shot, and I have a long range rifle, can I get bonuses to this?
Just a 20% bonus.
Okay, let's see how well this works out.
It's an aim shot. You hit.
12, 9 damage.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. Since he wanted to take a shot, I guess I'm also gonna take a shot. So 20% bonus. Let's see how this works.
What gun?
Thinking. Shit. It's a 20% bonus. I'm gonna use my
uncheck firearms. Yeah.
Give me a sec. So you said it's about 30 feet distance, right?
Yeah, about 30, 40 feet away. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's still within pistol range, so I'm just gonna use my pistol because 7.62 silenced is silenced, but not really.
Yeah, I mean, surprise doesn't mean they're like silent. But anyway, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. What was the damage for 9 mil? 1d10?
I think 1d10.
Yeah, d10. Yeah. 12 won't give a special good gun. Oh lord.
Yeah, don't forget to uncheck firearms because that's technically not a failure.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so what happens is, you shoot the bald guy, and you just kind of heavily injure him by shooting him through the side, and he bleeds heavily, and the bullet just kind of rips out his abdomen, but he's still standing and kind of holding his wound while screaming. And then the guy with the sailor-looking cap gets hit in the back of the shoulder blade and kind of like stumbles a bit and drops his tobacco pipe, but otherwise they're both still alive.
Yeah, okay, well.
All right, that's a no, you can't. Turn order.
Ooh.
Fishy fishes.
Yeah. This is the map about stealth operations. Not everyone's good at stealth or has weapons you can one hit.
What is Snail's dexterity score?
6/30.
Okay.
6/3. Oh yeah, he took dex damage. That's right.
Yeah, you're still hiding when you see them get shot, but the two guys don't go down. As Mercury one's tossing a guy among some trash bags. What are you doing, Yazzie? Just staying hidden for now?
We just make one quick look at my sheet on something. Yeah. Well, you know what? Is there any one of those bad guy looking guys not engaged? Like, is there separation? In other words, do I got a clear shot without putting any of my guys down?
Yes.
Take aim with my rifle.
Yes.
Well, then I want to take aim at with my rifle at one of these guys.
Well, the more injured guy got shot to the back. The guy who just got winged to the shoulder.
The guy that got winged in the shoulder.
All right, go ahead. Roll. You hit. D12 plus 2. God damn, it's a nasty gun. He gets shot in the calf. Kind of bleeds a bunch and just screams, but otherwise he's still alive. Somehow. And deduct a bullet in the magazine. Fish people! Fish people! One of them pulls out a rusty knife and charges the nearest person. Probably be either Snail or Lard, so I'm just going to roll randomly. 1, 2. Snail is 1. Lard is 2. Hey, Lard, you're being attacked by a guy with a knife. Kind of like...
This is fun.
He kind of like bleeds and fast limps up to the bald guy with a knife. Tries to stick it in you. Roll dodge check. Oh, damn.
My lord. Oh.
Yeah.
Get stabbed.
You just got stuck like a pig. You take 6
Ouch.
damage, and he's just kind of stabbing you right in the torso, so your helmet doesn't really count at this point. But you do mitigate it by 5 damage, but your overall armor goes down by 1 point. So you have 4 armor the next time you get stuck in the torso, or 5 if you just do overall armor. So you
Shoot, so only take 1 damage.
Yeah, but you still take 1 damage. Your armor goes down by 1, though, is my point.
Okay.
So you take 1 damage as he just stabs you through, kind of bruises your ribs. It hurts. The other guy comes lumbering over, and after picking up a lead pipe, and tries to hit Snail with it. The guy got winged in the shoulder. And a little bit in the leg, so he's kind of bleeding as he comes over. Snail, make a dodge check. Oh, damn, look at all these rolls. God damn. You meet a 27... Oh, okay, you dodge. He just completely whiffs the air above you as you just kind of duck under his lead pipe. Mercury 1, it's your turn.
Alright.
You're basically about 15, 20 feet away from all this debacle.
Yeah. I would like to try to sneak up on the one that has the rusty knife.
Mhm.
And shank him in the vocal cords as well.
That is a melee attack. Melee combat. Yeah, 20% bonus this time. Not 40. 40, the other guy was just totally, like, not paying attention. Oh, shit. You shanked him. D6, yeah, click it. Now the knife is pretty injured already.
There we go.
Yeah, you just kind of stab him right in the back of the neck and through the throat. Blade penetrating through, and then you just kind of withdraw the blade, and he hits the ground. He
I'm
dead.
gonna lower him slowly to the ground. So
There you
he
go.
doesn't
Sure, that
hear
works.
it.
That works. That works. Elar, it's your turn. You're kind of fighting the guy. Because the guy with the
shoot the guy with
lead
the
pipe.
pipe.
Yeah, lead pipe was trying to hit Snail, but he's right within 5-6 feet of you. You just fire with a 20% bonus because
Yep.
point blank.
Yay!
You hit.
9 damage.
You blast him right in the jaw and just blow out a bunch of his teeth, tongue, and cheek. And he just dies from massive shock and blood loss as he falls to the ground, crumples. You've killed 3 fish people. I hope you guys are proud. You're out of combat.
Gonna wipe my
Oh, damn, that was
on the
quick.
dead guy and put it back in the scabbard.
I'm gonna try to first aid. Try to first aid myself, I guess.
All right, roll.
Not with any
roll.
supplies though.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, what were you saying, Mikhail?
Lord.
I was just saying, oh, it's already done?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Innsmouth tries to keep a like a front up. They generally speaking, the whole all the quote unquote fish mutations are kind of explained by, I guess, just massive levels of incest or like pollution or something.
No, I don't think that was what he was meaning. I think he was meaning the combat's already over.
Yeah. But no, that's what I mean though. Like we're in the public right now, so there's less likely to be like giant deep ones just running up to us right now.
All right. Anyway, so now what?
I'm gonna reach
That's-
into my pouch and pull out my night vision device and attach it to my helmet.
Sounds good.
Alex is going to get some blood samples and stuff to for later research and potentially because hopefully for Delta Green takes away all of his samples like they did last time.
Okay.
When I turn it on, does it work normally?
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent. All right.
Yeah, but you failed to patch yourself up, Alexander.
Yeah, it's just a bruise. She's like, God, mother effer. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna secure my SIG M7 and go over to the door that the three assholes walked out of.
Yeah, the door is just kind of slightly open, slightly ajar, and you go up to it. It's just a like flimsy metal door. Now what?
The lights. You said the lights were flickering on and off.
It's tied, flickering on and off.
Okay. So when the lights are off, if I can time it, I'm gonna point my weapon into the door, and just kind of with the other hand open the door a little bit further so I can see down the hallway or into the room or whatever it is.
Okay. All right. Roll a stealth check with a 20% bonus. That succeeds.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a look inside. Keeping a low profile, I'm gonna be like doing a low walk.
Okay. Roll a sanity check.
Sanity.
All right, you lose one sanity point. And I'll throw what you see into voice chat box. You see this disgustingly looking, terrible, ugly creature that smells like the ocean and fish. Just kind of sitting there on the floor as it sniffs around. Well, snouts around, really. You got a stealth check of 57. And you may or may not get ambushed, depending on what I roll on its alertness. Oh yeah, it fucking sees you. You're back into combat. So its fishy, glazed over eyes, fishy eyes, just kind of turn towards you and seem to gleam in the dark as the lights have flickered out for a few moments. And start with the initiative with Mercury 1, and then go over to Lard. It's kind of like happening all pretty quickly. Yazzie's still hidden for now after shooting a guy. But yeah, he's going to breach and opening the door when he sees this dog creature type, whatever the fuck it is. Within like 4 to 5 feet of the door, just kind of lying low on the ground, and then it just Mercury 1 sees it, and let's see if it gets to act. I'm going to roll randomly for its exterior score. Oh yeah, it goes before Mercury 1. So just goes at 12. Right before. So basically, about a split second before you can react, as you see it, and feel uncomfortable at the very least, because you lost one sanity, despite succeeding sanity check. Could have been worse. It snaps its jaw at you. And just lunges at you with its toothy maw. Make a dodge check.
Dodge.
Oh yeah, it may have missed.
Dodge.
So if this is a fish dog, if we see a cat, is it not a catfish?
Oh, you failed to dodge, and it manages to snap its jaw on you a little bit. It doesn't pierce your armor, and doesn't affect your armor rating. It just kind of scrapes its like toothy maw on your knee pad, and then just lets go. And now it's your turn, Mercury.
Alright, I'm going to shoot it in its stupid fish dog head.
What gun are you using again?
It is my SIG M7 red dot suppressed.
Is it a pistol?
No, it is an assault rifle.
Oh, do you want to just full auto it? That could
No.
cause lethality. Okay, just saying.
No,
So you
50%
put a
off.
single shot in it, so roll
Single
firearms
shot
check
and
with
kill.
20% bonus.
20%.
You totally hit. That totally hits. Does D12 damage. Put a bullet in its head. It seems to ooze a bunch of black tinged reddish blood as some of his fishy dog parts splat on the floor, but still up. Allard, it's your turn. You see all this happening up ahead, like 15 feet ahead of you. What are you doing, Allard?
I cry.
You have a clear shot on it if you want to shoot it. If you just lean to the
I'm
right,
back shooting it.
you lean a little bit to the right and then fire.
Yay. It's getting shot. With a shot.
You don't get a point blank bonus though. That's the problem.
Aww,
So if you
okay.
miss, you miss.
Well, here we go.
You hit it.
Hey,
Bang.
D12
Oh,
plus
flip,
3
whatever.
AP.
Okay.
9.
Okay. You put a bullet in its body, scaly body, piercing its carapace, and splat some blood. It's still up. Snail, it's your turn.
So,
It's like it has armor or something. What was that?
okay.
You are fucking up its armor though. Just like enemies can fuck up
Okay.
your
Is
armor.
it very close to one of us? Because I'm gonna.
It's about 15 feet away from you.
Okay, I am going to.
You guys weren't very far away from the door, is why.
Yeah, I am going to shoot this fucking thing with my rifle.
Okay. See, 15 feet. Yeah, I don't think you get point blank, and also because it would have been negated anyway by weather conditions at this point. You're
Right.
still outside, so yeah, go ahead. You miss.
Failed.
You just shot wide, just do anti-aircraft fire somewhere into the air. It's kind of quick shot. You snap off and just
Yeah.
pull the trigger too soon.
Yeah.
New round. Yazzie, it's your turn.
No combatants in my view.
Yeah, you can shoot the fish dog. By the way, the rest of you need to make a sanity check. That's Yazzie, Snail, and LR, because you guys have a clear view of this weird-looking monsters thing. But yeah, you can shoot at Yazzie, and you miss. Also anti-aircraft fire.
Yeah.
So, we need Snail to roll sanity.
Okay.
So, it looks like LR loses 1, Yazzie loses 1. And Snail loses 1. You can roleplay the disturbing sight of this creature however you want. It's clearly not normal. And then the fish dog snaps his jaw on Mercury 1 again. Roll another dodge check.
So what did the fish thing do to make us do a sanity check?
It just looks
This
any
one.
monsters for sanity checks. Like they're just unnaturally looking, so they just lose sanity.
Here we
failed my
go. This
dodge.
is sanity.
Failed the dodge. I rolled a 21 anyway, which was pretty good. Alright, yeah. It managed to snap its jaw on you. And just scrapes your armor. Doesn't do anything to your armor rating either.
Alright.
It's pretty ineffective right now. Mercury 1, you're right. Your turn.
Alright.
It's rather heavily wounded, it looks like. 2 gaping bullet wounds and exit wounds
Yeah.
bleeding all over the place.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it again with my assault rifle.
Go ahead.
Suppress.
20% bonus. Yeah, you.
Oh.
Did you include the 20% bonus from your red dot
Yeah.
already in the
that's
sound in
90,
the skill?
So it is a true
Oh.
fail.
Hold on, let me take a look at your sheet real fast. I think you may have actually hit it because you have point blank 20% bonus too.
Oh.
In that case, you can only fail on a 100. I
Yeah.
think sometimes that happens. Yeah, because I think your firearm is really high. That's why. You're like one of the best in the world at what you do when you shoot things. Yeah, you have a 70 firearms base. Yeah, you still hit it. Roll damage.
It's a
Whip.
D12. One damage.
Well, it already has damage armor, so you kind of shoot it in a spot, and it looks like it's thick scales that can protect it, and you drop it as it just kind of like flops on the ground.
All right.
And
We got to get back.
bleeds.
We got to get back to the vehicles now, and we got to pull out and park in a new spot because they knew we were coming. Obviously, with those birds. Let's back up.
Okay.
The cautious upper approach. Honestly, it's better than charging in. Some Delta
It
Green
is.
cells, they just charge the fuck in, kick in all the doors, then die horribly.
Well, it's also a thing of time. So like, sometimes you just can't be careful. You have like a day left, and you need to just kick in a door and do something. Otherwise, you fail
That's
the
fair.
mission.
That's fair. All right, so you fall back, retreat, repark your cars. Where?
Wait,
Yeah.
Where's
Southwest, south, north side. What?
This time on the south side of the river, right here.
Okay.
And then
Out.
we'll go into town on this road. and
Hold
try
on,
to-
I can't see because I
Oh.
wasn't on the map.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
zoom out and then look. Repeat again. Sorry.
So park somewhere west of here on the south side
All
of the river.
Sure. Let me just throw a car icon on the map.
Yeah. And then go in on this street and cross over the river on this bridge headed towards the Esoteric Order of Dagon. And then, so this time, are the birds back?
No.
Okay. That's what I was looking for.
All right. So you make it to the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and you see one of these fish, burly-looking, broad-shouldered, muscular guys standing out front, smoking a cigarette, and you notice there's like 40 cigarette butts or so around him. Like he's been standing there probably for hours. And he's just staring off into the street.
Okay. Is he in the front?
Yeah, he's in the front, just above the steps, in front of the door.
So the window we climbed out of with the rope, is it still open with the rope hanging out?
Nope, rope's gone, but the window's still slightly open.
Okay.
That would have been on the northern side of the building. He's on the southern side.
Yeah. Are there any sturdy-looking drain pipes that lead to, like, from the roof to the...
Yeah, the XCOM solution of climbing to higher ground. Yes.
Okay. So,
Fucking love climbing up drain pipes in XCOM.
yeah.
Oh, you can roll an athletics check and just climb it up.
So that's a thing you do at a mount site too. Athletics.
So Mercury 1 just starts climbing the drain pipe,
Yeah.
and then of course Alexander got the samples, so he's already on the roof at this point. Anyone who goes up next? That's an athletics if you do.
Guess I will. I have a rifle, so we need to be somewhere high up.
Yeah, you can just go up on the roof. The picture of the Esoteric Order of Dagon, the front of the facade, and the roof-looking thing, is in the voice chatter box. You just gotta scroll up a little bit, and you'll see it. The black and white picture. But yeah, go ahead and roll whenever you get a chance, Redbird.
Ouch.
Yeah, you can't really make any progress, but you don't like fall and hurt yourself or anything. So you just kind of waste like a few moments. Try again. It looks like the guy out front hasn't
Yay.
heard or you anything, because the drain
God darn it.
drain pipe is going to be on like the northwestern part of the building. Try again. It's not like he's come around yet. Kind of
I
standing
remind
around.
that Alex is in fact only a somewhat of a combat character.
Jesus Christ. Now he may have a chance to have alertness. I give him a 20% penalty though. Nah, he's still standing out front.
I may just have to stay down here, guys. Like,
You can try again.
Yeah.
There's no penalty for trying again unless you fumble.
well, I mean, it may notice. That's the penalty if I keep failing.
Also, do you not have rope or something, Mercury? Why don't you just throw him down a rope?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Because you keep seeing him fail on the drain pipe. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's probably slowed down Mercury one. Oh, right. They aren't military.
Yeah, it's been like you watch him for a solid minute fail to climb up the slippery, wet drain pipe.
Come on.
I like to
take
imagine
it
like Mercury
along.
one, like in his mind, we're all like super competent agents, and like he just felt this stuff. He's like, oh, I forget they're not military. I forget.
Yeah. So anyway, you throw down a rope. Now you have a 20% bonus athletics, Alexander. Try again.
Oh, never
Hey, expertly up.
Nice.
But you're doing record time is what the critical does. So you do it in like 10 seconds or so. You're already up to the roof. Who's next? Yazzie or Snail? Yazzie's already up, and the rope helps. And then of course, Snail, you're last, but not least. Mikhail, would you please roll a athletics check at 20% bonus? To climb to the roof. Man, we're ending right around here because I think you got a pretty action-packed session already. Oh, you're up. You're cool. You're on the roof of the former Masonic Order Temple, and you're on the roof of the Esoteric Order of Dagon. As you guys are on the roof right here, in the center of town, you look out over the bay and the ocean to the east, and you see what appears to be a submarine that has just surfaced to the east, like further out from the bay. I'll put it on the map.
Yay. Maybe we can just grab them and go. Like, part of me wants to, like, kind of mess up the Deep One's future operations, but we just may have to grab Ernie Buck and go. Ironically, we're facing the reverse operation, the reverse situation we normally do, where we normally face groups that are ragtag. Problem is, Deep Ones are pretty established here, so...
None of these pictures want to drag and drop on the map. It's fucking annoying. There we go. That'll work. Finally. Some of them I think are blocked from being added to Roll20. Just by web code. So you see a submarine just kind of going along the water with a wake behind it from west to east as it submerges. Not submerges, but appears around here. So you're about, from where you are, it's about 3.5 miles out. And you see it moving eastward towards the Devil Reef. And as the credits roll, you guys are all standing on the roof or crouch on the roof. You see a submarine on, just kind of there.
How much you want to bet?
Is it a submarine or like the top part of the head of a kaiju?
Top part? No, it's a submarine. An actual submarine. Being military, Yazzie vaguely recalls this looks like a U.S. naval submarine, and Mercury One, having a lot of field experience, especially serving many tours, knows it's a U.S. Navy submarine. You can't really tell what kind it is from here, but if you want to roll a military science check, any of you can try to determine something as the credits roll.
Yeah. I'll roll military science.
You're just roll it, even if it says land. I don't care.
See, I may have some. I don't think I do, but I may have some because Alex has like a bunch of small skills that he's somewhat decent at. Unfortunately, military science is not one of them.
No, failing lets you add points to it. So
I don't have it. I can't roll it.
Oh, that's never mind then. Do you want to roll also, Snowman, or are you just good?
I can. It's like science. You got to have.
Yeah, you have to have some in it. Yeah. So between the Snail and Mercury One especially, you realize it is a Los Angeles class submarine. I'll just post the Wikipedia page onto Boy Shadowbox. It just, for whatever fucking reason, is just east of the bay of Innsmouth, heading towards Devil Reef, west to east. After you see it surface, and starts heading that way.
Nuclear-powered fast attack submarine.
Hunter Killer. I have that game, 688i Hunter Killer. Boy, I used to play that back in the day. Los Angeles class, unless they changed them and updated them. Anyway, I'll hush.
Yes, you see one of those just heading, and that's the credits roll, and then the fades to black. Snail, played by Mikhail. Dr. Alex Sadlard, played by Redbird. Jonah Yazzie, played by Snowman. Mercury 1, played by Redacted.
These nuts.
Gotti.
Yeah. So yeah, update your sheets before you forget by hitting the power button at the bottom of your skill section. And somehow you all fucking survived. I don't know how, and didn't go hit a breaking point. And you didn't lose a car. Amazing!
Hell yeah.
Whoa!
Maybe someday
That
we'll lose a
is-
submarine.
We might have just lost the submarine.
Gotta learn how to drive one of those things.
I gotta go now, guys. See ya.
No, have a good night.
All right, have a good one.
Good night. Good to see you.
Yeah, he had. It's for him. It's pretty late. That's why he had to go.
Yeah.
I have to do yard work before this, so
Yeah, it's probably like 1 a.m. for him. That's why we started an hour earlier than before, at 1 p.m. Eastern now,
see what
to
my
try
firearms
to
do.
accommodate him. I don't know, I hope you guys had fun. A lot of
For-
weird shit going on,
Yeah, nice.
and now
nice
you
session.
spot a submarine heading towards the Devil Reef. Who knows what the fuck
First
is
aid
going
went
on?
up, medicine went up, alertness, athletics, that all went up. That's pretty good.
And also, I think you guys are doing pretty good tactics, especially just suggested by Mercury 1, in terms of withdrawing as needed and then coming back in from different direction. That's really throwing them off out of character, if you haven't noticed. That's why they can't just swarm you with like 30
Yeah.
fishy people.
Mm.
Meanwhile, Alex is like, no, darn it, let me get sample, please. I mean, it makes sense. Alex isn't military, so he doesn't quite find this as urgent, especially since so far, like a lot of the things the synapters hasn't been that scary. But hey, it's fun. But no, Alex is like, I want samples. I want to discover the secrets. The secrets.
How much you want to bet our targets on that submarine?
Watch it be nothing on this. This is a prank. Yeah, guys, we bought like a multi-million-dollar submarine just so you guys could fool you guys. Lol. They're pretty funny, not gonna lie. I think I'd laugh in and out of character.
Is this like a yacht, a sailboat, or is it a power boat right here? No, we're not even playing right now, are we?
No, we're done.
No.
We're done for the day. And like I said, I hope you
No.
guys had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It
great.
was interesting running it for you guys, trying to see how the fuck you'd get out of this situation or that. And like I said, you were pretty genre savvy and good tactics, good teamwork. So, and you got to read some stuff because reading is like a big part of Call of Cthulhu and Delta Green.
Yeah.
Reading things gives you extra skill boosts and might reveal things
Yeah.
like rituals and things like that.
Magic.
Or in this case, alchemical recipes and Aldesign. So,
Heck yeah.
hey, Snowman, you still gonna be busy for the rest of the day, or what's going on here?
I was gonna try to maybe get a little bit of Red River in.
Yeah, I was actually about to boot that up. Let's do it.
Red River. All right.
Red
Give me a few.
River.
I'll hop on too.
Thanks for running Swift.
All right, so- Yeah, no problem. See you later, Gargamon.
See you later, guys. Have a good one.
See you, man.
And for our viewers, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like who we are and like what we do, I strongly urge you to check out our links down below if you're watching us live on Twitch. There's links to our Discord. If you want to come in and talk to me during world building streams when I'm working on my AD&D 2nd edition game. There's also links to our Patreon and PayPal. Down below the main screen, there should be a link to donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital for children's cancer. We're currently at $45 level out of 100. Our goal is $100. And once we reach that goal, I think I'm going to switch back to the Wounded Warrior program. For like a little while. I want to switch between St. Jude and Wounded Warrior sporadically, kind of. And the next time I play role-playing game is going to be tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be the Orb of Solnod Hex. It's my homebrew AD&D second edition game. I'll probably be doing some world building later on today. I'll be dynamically lighting a dwarf stronghold, a mountain dwarf stronghold within the game. So, and probably making NPCs and whatnot for that city. And then the next time I play a game is probably going to be next Friday. The Village of Avdale is what it's called. It's an AD&D second edition homebrew game where I play Grey Elf Mage. And then hopefully I'll be able to play this game, Delta Green, again next Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested in earning some extra channel points, I'm going to raid into my friend Bizzle. He's playing Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, which is one of my favorite Zelda games. It's the side-scrolling platform Zelda. So there's only been one so far. So we're going to raid into his channel. And I'll probably be back in an hour or so. I think I'm going to watch a movie or something, take a break, make some more Gatorade, and chill out for a minute. All right, here's Bizzle.